My favorite podcast is Jitsandtitspodcast. I put up my tits to get down with this. My favorite podcast, Jitsandtitspodcast. We fight and then we celebrate with tits.
What's up? You're rolling with another episode of Jits and Tits.
Damn!
The Jits and Tits podcast is brought to you by Brandon Remy of Remy Fit, the premier online training outlet for combat sports athletes, focusing on the 4 pillars of performance, movement, mindset, sleep, and nutrition. Check Brandon out at RemyFit.com and be RemyFit on Instagram. We're also brought to you by our home base, Island Kava, Long Island's first and only kava bar, serving exotic teas and relaxing elixirs that will help you recover and wind down after an intense training session. Island Kava is located right in the heart of Patchogue. We're also sponsored by Total Motion 360, a brand new at-home fitness product coming soon to the marketplace. This innovative fitness product combines functional training with traditional training, taking it to levels never seen before. Total Motion 360 takes concepts from landmine training and mixes in movements from yoga, Pilates, and Tai Chi, creating fun, total body workouts to promote balance, strength, and form. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Total Motion 360. Visit their website, TotalMotion360.com. Jits and Tits podcast is also brought to you by Lalo, a carbonated kava drink inspired by the culture of the south coast of the Fiji Islands, where locals have been cultivating and enjoying kava for generations. Their ingredients are sourced straight from the South Pacific, staying true to their island roots. Inspired by the island lifestyle, Lalo looks to counterbalance the caffeinated, work hard, play hard culture of our time. You can find Lalo at Island Kava, Long Island's major distributor of this relaxing and island-inspired drink.
Yo,
Crispy.
it's the Jitty Titty Gang.
Hey.
What's up, boys?
What up, fellas?
That was the best shit ever, huh?
Way to go. Yeah, that was only me and you here for that.
Yeah, shout out
bro.
Was
Who said that?
Bosco. Big shout out to
The
Steve
Jitty Titty
Bosco.
Gang?
The Jitty Titty Gang.
Yo, we're down a member today, though. Fucking the Naked Cowboy's not in the house.
Oh, man. I love that, dude. Jujits and Tits is my favorite podcast.
Jits and Tits.
I love it. Yeah, so we had a fellow Jits guy. He got a bunch of stickers from us and decided to slap the shit out of New York City.
Yeah, cop cars, fucking fire trucks, people's pants.
I got asked by 4 different
Bums.
people this week if he was working for us.
Yeah.
So
Like,
many
yo.
people asked me, like, how much did you pay them?
Dude, he went in hard, bro.
Yeah, and he like a guy throwing some stickers up with him like around like Patchogue, and like he like really gets a lot of enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
Like we're laughing, like cars are like driving by, and I'm like, fuck it, like I'm not gonna stop, I'm just gonna do it. And he's like,
I mean, for the record, though, we definitely do not condone the cop cars or the fire trucks. Just for the record. Just for the fucking record.
That was
But
that was a lot much.
Yeah.
That was a little much.
That was
that
extra.
That was a lot extra.
who knows? Maybe that cop will start training because of it.
Yeah, dude, you never know.
Yeah,
man.
it's just the wrong way to get him started training, though.
Yeah, it's
There's
true.
other-
Total-
other
total
routes to
wa-
go.
Yeah,
But-
there's a lot of other avenues
but
to take.
yeah, but the
before
shit they deal with is a lot worse than a sticker on their bumper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so I mean, maybe they will trade. Who knows?
Who knows? That's not breaking the law anymore. You could do anything in New York City.
yeah.
Oh,
That is true, dude.
that's true, but it's still not.
I wonder
Still
how
not
long
a
it's
good
gonna
look
be.
doing it.
I wonder how long it'll
Not
be
a
on
good
there before they realize. They probably won't realize. If you put that sticker on my truck, I wouldn't realize for like.
I'll say
long time.
maybe like 19 days.
Yeah, something like that.
I was thinking like 21 and a half.
If someone else doesn't spot it, like, hey, what's that? Why do you have that sticker on? I feel like it's gonna be on there for a long time.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those guys
It's a
don't
work
take care of
truck.
those.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about it.
They hit shit and still drive it.
Unless
And
they
they're
have people
sitting
like
in it all day.
wash.
They don't
Unless
get
they
out
have
of that
people like
shit.
wash them, like detail them.
Yeah.
No.
once a week or something.
It's a New York City cop
I know,
car,
but but it's a
dude.
cop car, so they gotta like keep them nice.
It's
Like,
New York City,
They have an
bro.
they have an image to protect.
What image?
It's New York's finest.
Nobody respects
fucking
New York's
shit.
finest out in New York.
Don't say
Have
that.
you been alive the last 2 years in New
Yeah.
York City? What do you
Bro,
mean?
there's a lot of
What
thin blue line flags.
fucking image are they protecting?
Dude, they got garbage piled up on the street, brother.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the cops.
Yeah,
Yes, it
the cops
does.
the cops don't do anything in New York City.
Dude.
Well, to be fair, they're pretty.
I'm saying
the
they're not allowed.
The cops are pretty handcuffed themselves
Yeah.
right now by.
Yeah, that's what
by
Remy's
all
saying.
this
He's not saying
bullshit
he's not saying
policy.
that they don't do anything. He was saying they're not
Like,
allowed to do their
they're-
job.
Yeah, they can't do shit,
Yeah.
so they don't.
Yeah.
I know cops who literally, they're like, yo, I try not to get out of my truck the entire fucking shift.
Yeah, man. Because they're handcuffed, like D-Rock said.
I gotta say something right now. It's kind of off subject, but
Say it.
the 7-Eleven by my house,
Fuck them.
Hospital Road,
Oh.
not carrying Zins.
In,
Fucking
in 2021, man, like what the
Bush
fuck are you
league,
doing?
son. I had to get this bullshit
I'll give
Backyard.
you this.
Hello?
Velo.
There's
Oh.
how much they charge you for that? $1?
I don't know how to buy it.
$1?
They gave it to you,
No, Alexa picked it up, but
so they might have
Yeah.
had Zins.
She's
but
like,
Alexa
they don't
just
have
couldn't find it.
I was like, what? She's like, yeah, they didn't have Zins. I'm like, how's that possible?
The bodega on the corner has Zins.
Yeah, 7-Eleven, dog. Yo,
Boys.
Steve Kalushin, get your boys right.
Yeah, serious.
Bullshit.
That's how you say his last name.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I thought it was like
Yeah.
Kalauschin.
I busted out of here last night kind of early. I ate that fucking, I ate that giant bowl of
Ice
Yogurt.
cream. Yeah.
and dude, I went right into like, I was tired as fuck. I bounced out of here. I got home. I was so tired I didn't want to stop to get Zins. So I just went straight home. I asked Alexa to pick me up Zins on the way home. I fell asleep on the couch. I woke up. It was like 11:30.
To Velos.
Throw up all over your shirt.
Woke up to fucking Velos.
Yeah, and I woke up to Velos.
Dude, the Velo, you
It's
open
like a
it
bad
and,
dream.
Yeah.
and there's so much like
Powder.
gritty, like
Called
the
a
inside of the
nightmare.
powder is like just all in there. Like
Yeah,
it's
the
spilling
pouches.
out.
The
This is
pouches
like
suck.
Velo is like the
The ghetto version of
It's like the Harbor Freight Zin.
yeah, I guess so.
The
Yeah.
Harbor Freight Zin.
Greater value Zin.
Dude, that's so funny.
It's like the Lido or Lidl supermarket, you know.
Yeah, I heard that supermarket
I heard
is
that-
pretty dope, though.
Yeah, I heard
It
that
is actually
supermarket's
pretty
really
legit,
nice.
though.
Yeah, I went there and they have like some shit is like really cheap. A lot of the shit looks like it's like kind of like Trader Joe's snacks, except they just wrote Lidl on them. Like it's the same like decoration and shit.
They probably all get them from the same fucking
Yeah,
person.
like the same distributor, and then they
Yeah.
just put like their own packaging on it.
And also, this is only 4 milligrams, son.
Is it? I think they have ones that are 7, and they're
They
only
do,
$1.
Yeah, but like
But
this
I
is
got 'em-
4 milligrams. It's I will say the flavor is good. The wintergreen flavor is good, but like you said, it's just like it's sloppy. The pouches
ma-
are made like
yeah,
shit.
I
Like,
got mango because you gave me mango and it was good, and I was like, I couldn't even get like halfway through it. I had,
yo,
like,
the
3 and
mango
then threw it
rogues
out.
are awesome. Rogue, I don't know if you guys have ever tried the Rogue. It's really good. The mango is great.
Shout
yeah,
out
Zin
Zin,
is,
if you're listening, fucking sponsor us.
Zin is king. That's for sure.
Oh, for sure. So what about our boy Max Holloway yesterday?
Yeah, it was
We all
dope.
Dude,
got
that
to-
was a great fight.
We all got to enjoy that fight.
That was a great fight.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm full of complaints this morning.
What, did the card start so early?
Yeah, the fuck.
I don't know why in Vegas. Like I get when they were at like in like Abu Dhabi, it makes sense. But like I'm like, why is there a card starting at 4:00 in the
It
afternoon?
doesn't make sense at all. They did the one Abu Dhabi where they were actually fighting at like 5 in the morning to make it a regular, to keep it with the regular time. And like Nick said last night, he used to Google it and it'd show you the time.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't show you the time anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
You were able to go to like main card, prelim, early prelim, and they would tell you the times.
I walked in here, it was like 6 o'clock, and you guys are all waving us on like, yo, Holloway's on. I'm like, what?
Yep.
That's 2 weeks in a row where I didn't realize they were starting at 2 o'clock.
I had a feeling I knew it was going to be an earlier card, but I didn't think it was going to be like 4:00 early.
What gave you that feeling?
That it was fight night and not a pay-per-view.
Yeah, but even pay-per-view started early.
I'm
well,
not against
when it was in like Abu Dhabi or whatever.
No, I
so
actually
that-
prefer it in the day because then I
Yeah,
don't
you
have to
could- you could
fucking
enjoy
wait.
all the
I'm not
fights.
against that. I just wish I fucking knew.
Yeah, like throw the time up on the website.
Yeah,
think
like
that's a
all of a sudden
little
you're
too
switching
early.
it up. Like usually, like the fight nights when they would start early was like it was starting at 6 the main card or 7 the main card.
Yeah.
Not wrapping up.
So how do they? So they literally didn't have any, like.
Times.
If you search
times
for it
at
more,
all?
but it should be easier. You should Google it and then it should say like, yeah, it's on this time at this channel.
Because
Well,
that's a
that's-
huge departure from the normal time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
say
And it's
something.
like, I mean, for them, it just makes no sense because, like, then I'm assuming their ratings were fucking terrible because how many people didn't know, you know?
yeah, there's got to be some type of reason that they did that. I don't know what the reason is, or they don't want to compete with like what college football or something. or-
Oh, maybe. No, but college football's
college
on all
football's
day.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's on all
Fuck
day.
college football.
well, yeah, no, it was Saturday. It was yesterday. So
Yeah.
yeah, maybe it was a big college football game they didn't want to compete with. I don't know.
Yeah, but why take the times down?
I don't know. And why not tell anybody like, hey,
Yeah.
this is going to start way earlier than the norm. Like
Yeah.
if that wrapped up at almost 7 o'clock, what time did it start? 2
Def-
in the afternoon.
We're going to clip this and we're going to send it straight to Dana.
For real.
That fight did not belong on a non-pay-per-view card. That was a fucking war.
that
Oh
was
my
a
God.
fucking
But I guess that's good to like
great
get
fight.
fans in, like show them a free fight. Like this is what you could be getting if you pay for the pay-per-view.
The one thing I hated about that fight, D-Rock and I agreed on, was that Max Holloway had every opportunity to finish that fight on the ground.
Yeah.
Every opportunity.
I feel like,
Like
he just
on
was
more
looking
than
for
one
a sub.
occasion.
Yeah.
Like two rounds in a row. I think it was third and fourth round. He had
Him on the ground,
Full-
covered up.
he had full mount, quarter mount, back mount, and he had crazy control time. They showed the stats at the end of the fight. He controlled in 5 rounds Max Holloway had over one full round of
Yeah.
top
Control.
5 minutes and 37 seconds.
Like he had a lot of opportunities where he was in full mount, quarter mount, back mount, and was not throwing strikes.
I feel like he was just looking for a sub.
I thought so too. Me and Nick were waiting for him to say like, "Yeah, I want to get a sub," but I went home and I listened to it on YouTube because we couldn't hear too well in here. He did say, "I wanted to say I was the best grappler in the division, but I got reversed, so I can't talk that shit." So I think he really was hunting a sub. He didn't come out and say it, but he wanted to like make a point with his grappling.
He's out there doing the thing.
Yeah. So I think our original suspicions were correct.
Yeah.
Remember
He
when
just
he
didn't come out and publicly say it.
Remember when he was yelling at Dana that he was the best boxer in MMA?
I rewatched that thing last night.
That was
it
so
randomly
sick.
came up on my Instagram where he like goes over. He's like narrating the story of it and why he was doing it. He said that
They said he was. Someone said he was, and like no one backed him up, saying that he would like that it was Holloway. Like who was the dude he was fighting?
Calvin Cater. They were
Calvin
talking about how he was one of the best boxers or whatever, and he said he could hear them talking, and he's like, "I was just in the zone, so I wanted to join the conversation."
That's great.
Yo,
How
but
the
he was
fuck
screaming.
do you hear that?
We didn't know he was
It's in the
screaming.
Apex.
We were like,
The
what?
Apex is mad quiet. They talk about how you could almost hear everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess if you have like a
It's a
So what
weird
happened?
venue.
So they were having a separate conversation, and he overheard. And he
Yeah,
was
the
like, "Hey,
commentary.
I'm the best fighter,
Yeah.
boxer in MMA."
Yeah. So there
That's
was
fucking hilarious.
No, but he was
like-
angry. He'd be like tagging him. He'd be like, "I'm the best fucking boxer in MMA."
Oh, this was in the fight.
During
Yeah.
the fight.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
So
that's
there
just
was,
fucking hilarious.
You got to rewatch it.
in the lead up to the fight, Holloway Cater. There was talk
Send
about
me this fight on YouTube.
Calvin Cater
so good.
being one of the best boxers. They were talking about how great he is. And then during the fight, Max was boxing them up and overheard Cormier and Anik, I think.
Oh, I guess this was during the pandemic when they had no fans.
No, it was just in the Apex, and the Apex is mad small. Like you can hear everything in the Apex.
it's
There's
like
not
it's
lot-
like a training center
Oh, I
with
think
no
you're right.
fans.
I think he might be right. It was definitely like before.
No, he fought Calvin Cater in like the summer.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
recent.
oh, it was the summer?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
recent.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Google it.
But in the Apex, there was Kevin Holland even talked about it when he was fighting in the Apex during the pandemic about how he could hear Daniel Cormier doing the commentary and telling him, like, saying what he should be doing. And Kevin Holland was like, "Word, I can hear this," and started taking his advice like it was a corner.
That's so funny.
That's pretty crazy.
Wait, so now where they fought yesterday, that's Apex?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say that shit was
Apex is
small as
tiny.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is that exactly? That's
It's just, it's like where they film The Ultimate Fighter and shit. It's connected to the UFC PI, the Performance Institute.
performance, yeah.
So it's just, it's the venue that they used during the pandemic because they had nowhere else to go, really.
What is this reason?
I think he's getting his phone.
Oh,
He's got a Google for Main Street.
He's going to invite Ryan back in.
Yeah. That was ridiculous. Yeah, but Max Holloway looked good, dude. His
Yeah.
striking is like on
Even the
another
other guy.
level.
the other guy did pretty good.
Yeah, he did pretty
It was
good,
a
man. But
war.
like Max,
I mean, it was definitely
it was one-sided.
yeah, it was definitely
100%.
one-sided, but
100%.
it was a good fight. You know,
Yeah.
he had some
That's-
good fucking hits. The other kid.
Yeah,
That's
Max
how
Holloway's
good-
tagged up.
That's how good Max Holloway is, that he literally like went out there with a game plan and didn't have to deviate from it because he knew he was like that much better than this guy, where he could be like, I'm only going to look for a submission and kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
That's how good he is.
That
Whereas like anybody else, like to me, that's just like Gordon Ryan. When Gordon Ryan was calling the shots, like where normally if you get an opening, like, oh, I can finish this match right now, I better take it. They're like, nah, I want to do this.
yeah.
And I'm that good that I'm not worried about this guy ever getting another
That's like
opening on me.
Nick Piccinini from the kid who's like just transitioned to MMA from
He's from Long Island.
yeah. So he wrestled at Ward Melville, and then he went to wrestle at Oklahoma. But like in high school, I'm pretty sure it was his dad. Like he was not allowed to finish someone, like pin them, if he was not winning by like 12 or more points. Like he had to go out there and fucking rack up 12 points, and then he was allowed to like end the match.
Yeah.
Just because like, dude, he would have had like fucking 10 seconds worth of matches throughout the whole year.
Yeah, it's smarter
you know?
than dad, dude. That's fucking real
Yeah.
smarter than dad.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
think about all the experience that you would lose just being that good. It's almost like you wouldn't think of it that way.
Yeah, I was talking to Danny about it, and like that's something that I'm gonna try and work on more. Is like not trying to go out there and just finish, because it's like it's almost like I'm letting like the anxiety of a competition win, where I just have to go out there, finish, and get off the mat. Like I should like enjoy being on the mat and like enjoy like having a war and like actually being the best, not just like trying to catch someone and then like get off.
Yeah.
You know,
That's like Hazmat Chimaev or whatever. He's got 4 fights in the UFC, and I think he's got like 3 total minutes in the cage.
And he's only gotten hit like 4 times.
2.
2? It's 2?
2 times.
That's crazy.
You're talking about cum shot? That's what Kobe calls him.
cum shot.
Cum shot Chimaev.
That was so funny.
but I feel like that like you don't even really know if you can fight. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you can.
That guy knows.
No, he knows he can fight, bro.
But I'm saying like you haven't gotten into a war,
No.
Right.
where someone's actually fucking hitting you back. You know, you've only been hit twice.
Yeah, and
You
you
know,
don't know like what kind of like when he gets into like the championship rounds, like
Right.
like what's his I'm sure his conditioning is great, but like
right.
it's crazy to
Like,
like
yeah,
fight
it
at that level
shows-
for like
Well, there's pros and cons to that, right? Like
Yeah.
one, it shows you how really like how
Good
good,
he
he
is.
is.
dominant. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but 2, it also leaves like, okay, what's going to happen when you are tested? So
When you
there's
get
pros and
when you
cons
get
to it.
caught.
Yeah.
But like, I feel that it's more beneficial than anything else because if you look at boxing, the way like they bring boxers along, they bring them along in their careers. They don't start really getting tested till they're 10, 11 fights in.
Yeah, they
And-
build them up, right?
Yeah. So maybe that's good for him. He'll get tested when it's
Like
time.
eventually,
Yeah.
Isn't that how they got? That's how they brought St. Pierre up, right? They gave him like 10, 15 fights of like just kind of easy ones, and then he got into. Isn't that what they did with him? And then he got like Matt Serra and all that shit.
No, I think he was fighting wars early.
No, GSP. They don't bring you along in the UFC. You know what I mean? Like,
Not in the UFC, but like before he got into the UFC, they kind of brought him along, and then then he got like Matt Hughes and he got all that shit.
Dude, yesterday Eddie placed a wager on fucking Holloway to get like to lose, like get knocked out or subbed. He has a record, the only fighter in UFC history to have at least 25 fights and never get knocked down. Like that was a bold bet.
Yeah.
And he also became the first UFC fighter with over 3,000 total strikes landed.
That's insane.
I was dying laughing yesterday. They were like on the ground, and Eddie's like, "Fucking knee him." I'm like, "Yo, they can't." And he's like, "I know." He's like, "I'm gonna win."
Yeah, he wants a DQ. He wants a DQ. He's like, there was an eye poke. He's like, that's it, call it DQ. They can't go on.
I'm like, dude, you don't know the rules?
He's praying. He's praying to Big Baby Jesus.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
And then there was the Gaethje Khabib beef on Twitter.
Yeah, that was weird. Because I feel like Khabib doesn't really come out like that and like come to social media so like aggressively.
he's backing his boy. That's why he was coming to advocate for Islam, who's his like best friend.
Yeah.
The quote, Do you want the quotes?
Yeah, sure.
Hit us with
Yeah,
it.
Terry G.
In the last 8 fights, you got finished 3 times, Justin.
This is to Justin Gaethje, right?
Yes. You got finished 3 times, Justin. You had an opportunity to become champion, but you fell asleep with a little sleeping emoji like ZZZ.
Oh my god.
It says Islam is on the 9-win fight streak, 3 fights in 2021, all finishes. Just shut up and admit that Islam deserves this title shot, not you. And then Gaethje said, your boy has 2 and you want him to fight for the belt. My 3 losses are former champ, interim champ, and current champ. Islam beat number 14 and a late replacement number 6. Stay humble, champ. Get in line. Don't forget, Beneil Dariush, how do you pronounce that? Beneil is sitting right in front of you.
Yeah, I mean Gaethje's good.
He's awesome, bro.
Yeah,
How
I
you
like
gonna,
Gaethje.
how you
He's
gonna
got a
go
good
Gaethje?
point too, because Islam hasn't fought, and like if you're getting a title shot, I get you're on a 9-fight win streak, and that's awesome. It carries weight, but you got to beat somebody in the top 5. I feel like.
Yeah.
I know,
Oh, for
but look,
sure.
look at what just happened with like Chandler and Gaethje. How are you going to say that doesn't warrant a title shot after that fucking fight?
Justin Gaethje is the most exciting fucking fighter on the entire roster. I don't care that Islam's on a 9-fight win streak. I don't care that he just beat somebody in the top 10. Gaethje's been fighting people consistently in the top 10 and having the most exciting fights.
Yeah.
That, to me,
And like he said,
Carries
he's
more
lost
weight,
to
deserves a
3
title
fucking
shot.
champions.
Yeah, he
It's
lost-
not
yeah,
like
he
he's
lost to-
losing to scrubs. Or
And-
like, we're going to bring this replacement in, and he fucking
every
loses
fight
to
he's
him.
in, you're literally on the edge of your seat the whole
Yeah.
fucking time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except for
Like-
the Khabib fight. That was kind of...
Yeah, that was weird.
He
We
was on the
talked
edge of
about
his
that.
feet the whole time.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah. I still believe in my theory
I do too.
What's that?
that I think they
paid him.
paid him to go out there and like they're like, don't worry, you get your title shot, and that's why he's been talking so hard about I better get my title shot. He said like, if I don't get my title shot, we riot,
Oh shit.
because I think he was promised one.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense, dude. There's corruption in everything. So why isn't there not going to be corruption in the UFC?
100%.
I feel like the same thing with Alaquenta when Alaquenta filled in for who the fuck did he fill in for when he fought Khabib? Was it Tony
It was
Ferguson?
Well, it was Tony Ferguson, then Paul Felder, then Max Holloway.
And then Alaquinta.
Yeah, there was like 3 different opponents.
And I feel like they probably told Khabib just to carry him throughout that fight because he stopped everybody. I know Alaquinta's good, but like that guy, you can't be competing with Khabib like that, like not fighting for years or having one fight a year here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like it just
You
seemed,
can't be part-time trying to do a full-time thing.
and going against somebody like Khabib who ran
Yeah.
through everybody, strikers, grapplers. You know, like no way.
And the way Khabib fought Gaethje was mad sus because usually you go back and watch any Khabib's fights, he gets him to the ground, he goes right into vicious ground and pound. He started hunting subs immediately.
Yeah.
Like the
I'd like
first
to-
round,
I'd
he
like
went
to
for
get
that
them two on the
armbar.
streets.
Second round, straight to that triangle armbar setup. It's like, I remember we were watching it, Nick, and I'm like, this is weird. I don't remember ever seeing him do this.
Yeah, and Gaethje looked like
Looked like he didn't know how to fight.
like that was his first like big fight he's ever done.
Yeah,
Like,
it looked like almost like he was supposed to be doing something that wasn't natural.
And
Like
he
there was a
was-
script that he was supposed to be following.
yeah,
was, like,
100%.
Way too happy.
Yeah, at the end of the loss.
You know, like, oh, yeah, I'd be happy if I just got $1 million and promised another title shot.
Correct. Yep. I
Yeah.
made it through. I didn't get beat up. I didn't get any injuries. I can fight tomorrow if I want to.
Right.
And I made money, and I'm promised
Lots
a title
of
shot.
it.
Yeah, lots of it, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was weird, man. That the way he looked coming out, like at first I thought like maybe it was nerves, maybe it wasn't. But then as we started watching the fight more, I was like, oh no, like Gaethje looks like he was told to do something, and it's not
And
natural.
he doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah,
Like
it's
he doesn't know how to lose like that. you
Yeah,
know?
and that's
Right.
completely counterintuitive to the way he fights. If you really think about it, he goes out there and goes forward and brawls. He was like backing up, nervous, like not swinging, wasn't throwing a ton of leg kicks. It was like,
yeah,
what are
Yeah,
we
like
looking
who
at
are
right
you?
now?
yeah, exactly.
Do you think he gets taxed? Like if they gave him $1 million, like would that be like under the rug or would he get taxed on that?
I don't know actually. Not sure.
Because that would not be worth it if it was taxed.
No, because you'd probably walk away with like 600,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're taxing it. Dude, anything they give you, you're getting taxed on. They're not. You can't give them someone.
Yeah, but
$1
how do
million
they?
under the rug
But how
like
can
that.
they do that? Like that's basically illegal, right? To pay someone to lose.
Yeah.
No, because
isn't that illegal.
they got to show it in other ways, but they'll do it so you get taxed. They're not gonna send $1 million. Like that's
Well, I mean,
You know.
either way, they're losing $1 million. It's whether
Yeah.
it's getting taxed or not. So
Right.
it doesn't affect them.
Yeah, but if I'm guaranteed $1 million, I don't want 600,000.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you got to kind of
Fuck your face, boy.
have to know that that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like
Wait,
the-
you told me $1 million. Come over here. I only got 600,000.
Well, you better take that up with the fucking IRS. dude.
show me what their mouth do, bro.
Go talk to fucking Rick and his family about that one.
But what I'm saying though is like, all right, so you promised me $1 million, but I only get 600,000, so make up the difference.
Right.
Yo, that's
I mean,
why
that's what you gotta negotiate at that.
Yeah,
point,
but that's
though.
what I'm saying.
You got to go in expecting. Listen, anything you can't even fucking. I can't send you 10 grand without fucking being taxed. You know what I mean?
Well, you could as long as it's cash.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways, I'm sure, for them to get him that money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
whatever his purse was, then the UFC does backroom bonuses. That's well documented about like locker room bonuses that they give him.
Yeah.
You know, so they could have came back. All right, we promised you $1 million, so whatever your purse is, plus this little bonus, and then
Here's another little bonus. And
Yeah.
all those bonuses are write-offs.
Yeah.
A bonus is a write-off to a company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not, like it's not like they're losing that. They're going to write that bonus off.
Yeah.
And
Right. Even
And-
like at the end of the year, you get your like Christmas check and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's all write-offs.
who knows if it came from the UFC or not? Because my theory was related to they both have the same manager.
Right.
So that could have come not from the UFC. It could have come from
The
his
manager.
manager writing him a
Right.
check.
And that's what
So-
we're saying. Yeah, that's what we're saying. It doesn't even have to be taxed. It could be straight, okay,
Yeah.
here's your difference. Here's your purse. Here's your bonus. Oh, okay, we owe you $500,000. Okay, here's a check for that.
Yeah.
Right.
No tax. Put it in your bank account. Have a
Right.
nice day.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. But like I said, though, before, man, like there's corruption in everything.
Yeah.
There's going to be corruption in the UFC. There's going to be corruption in college basketball,
Definitely.
the NBA, all that shit.
Dude, even high school football now, the athletes could get paid.
And you can
yeah,
bet
that's
on
crazy.
Like, I mean, it's great, good for them, but it's definitely going to be corrupt.
Do you guys
Oh,
agree with
at the
that?
high
Do-
school level, yeah. Like,
do you
people
guys
bet
agree
on-
with that? Like
Yeah,
getting paid as
I-
a high
of
school
course.
athlete?
Yeah,
high school.
Well,
and
I
college.
don't.
Because look, you're gonna
say because I know a lot of people are against it.
well,
College, I
look what's
definitely
gonna
agree
happen.
with.
What happens if you get injured? Now you you've been working that whole time. You made that high school money. You made that college money. You don't get shit. You get injured and you don't have a career now.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
No, listen, I agree. I think that they should be able to.
High school.
I
Is
think they
funky.
should have to have someone
To
help them and manage them along. But I think they still should get paid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think they should get the money personally because you give a fucking 18-year-old, a 17-year-old kid
They're gonna buy
$500
dumb
grand.
shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a drug addict by the time they're fucking 23. You know what I mean? Odds are that's mostly what's happening, unless they have a good background to themselves. You know, but you need somebody
to guide you
along.
Well, they should have guidance counselors that are set aside for this new sports.
not even guidance. They should have a financial advisor set aside.
Well,
for
yeah,
these
that's
people.
what I meant. Like something like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, a guidance, like a.
I see. Like my discrepancy is that like we're teaching kids, okay, you're an athlete. This is all you're good at, and you need to protect yourself. So we're gonna give you money at a young age just in case you get hurt. Like whatever happened to the saying, like don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Let's teach these kids, hey, listen, you're a great athlete. You're gonna be making money at 16, 17, 18 years old. Let's start teaching you how to invest.
How to use that money.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
why
why
they
you need some kind of financial advisor to show you how to do that.
Right, but what I'm saying is it's teaching these kids that, listen, getting hurt is part of the game. It doesn't matter if you're in baseball or MMA, wrestling or football, lacrosse, doesn't matter the sport. There's a possibility that you're going to get injured and never play again.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is it's a bad idea to then give them money and be like, okay, like this is setting you up for the future because you might get hurt. It's more of the idea and the mindset that, listen, like we're not putting all of our eggs in one basket here, bro. You're not going to be an athlete your entire life. Like there's a good possibility that next year you can get hit by a car and break your leg and you'll never play the sport again. So what we need to do here is, we're going to pay you for your publicity, but we're teaching you that this isn't forever.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what they. That's what.
I'm not-
exactly
that's what
what
they-
me and Remy were just.
That's
saying.
what they need.
No. I'm saying you're teaching the kid the mindset that it's going to carry him through the rest of his life. Not just the idea.
That's why you need a financial advisor to
Right.
show them. Listen, this isn't going to last forever because if you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What you guys were saying was just that, hey, we got to teach these kids to use their money wisely because they're 18 years old. They're going to blow it on cars.
yeah,
They're going to blow
But
it on.
that
could-
goes along with what we're saying.
That
Right.
could you show some kid how to invest with $500,000 at 17 years old when he's 30 and he made that 500 into let's say 3 million. Now he's going to keep making money on that.
Right. But you're not telling him, listen, you're 18. You have a life ahead of you. When you're 20 years
That's-
old, your shit could break and you'll never play the sport again. That could be depressing to a young person.
Yeah.
They think, okay, great, I have $500,000 in the bank. I'm going to play this sport for the rest of my life until I'm in my late 30s, late 20s, and then all of a sudden at 19, a year later, they can't play again. That could fuck somebody up. So that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
we have to create a mindset to these kids that, listen, like, yeah, you're an athlete, but we're not putting all your eggs in one basket. You have to think.
Yeah, you
Somewhere
got to
else.
Future.
diversify
You have
all
to
your
have
money. That's
a
why.
fallback
That's what
plan.
the financial advisor's for. That's why you can't just give them the money and be like, hey, here you go.
Well, it sounded at first that it was all about just making money for the kid, so that if he did get
No,
hurt, but we
it's,
got to teach.
it's to teach the kid how to invest his money properly and not rely on that money in the future.
Or
because
rely on
that money's not always going to be there.
Yeah, rely on his athletic ability because it's
Yeah.
not going to be
Right,
there. Yeah.
Right.
I
that
think
should be. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think that like obviously the high school thing's a little crazy, but if someone's willing to pay somebody money to do what they're doing, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah.
Dude, if someone wants to pay a high school kid that's gonna be a
What
quarterback
if I
or
pay
whatever,
you to suck my dick?
she'll,
Sure.
we'll talk about it. Off
He's
the
about to
record.
say sure,
Give-
dude.
Give me 50 grand. Pull it out right now. If it's hard, I'll do it. Let's go. Come on.
But like, I was just looking up like some of the values of these college programs. Like last year,
Well, I think we have to differentiate. Like college is one.
I feel like
that's
college has to be
basically
paid.
yeah, that's basically professional.
yeah,
You know,
and they
the
they
amount
don't
of
get
money
paid
that they're
nothing.
dealing with and stuff like that. Like high school is a little different. Like your high school quarterback is really not bringing that much money into your school.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
So
I think that's high school's gonna be rare cases. Like when LeBron James was in high school and his games were on
Exactly.
ESPN, like he's gonna get paid. But like,
the kid-
it's
the
not
kid
gonna be.
Nick Piccinini when he wrestled
Yeah.
in high school. He was a 5-time New York State champ. Like he
Yeah.
would get paid.
Yeah.
You know?
What they need to do really is put what you guys are talking about in place in the school system. Period. They need to teach financial literacy
So
in
let's
high
do it.
school rather than some like bullshit. Some of these bullshit courses like teach them financial.
He's such an idiot.
Financial literacy, how to balance a checkbook, like
Yeah.
what a credit score really means, things like that, just as part of their curriculum in
Yo, you know what's
general.
crazy is
You don't learn that shit.
my friend went to college, right? And she took, it was like philosophy. I don't know if it was philosophy or some shit of Harry Potter.
Get the fuck out of here.
The whole class was based on Harry Potter.
This is the
Jesus.
problem
In
with,
college.
This
How
is
the
the problem with college being the loans being federally subsidized
Yeah.
because
'Cause now it's up to
because
them.
now you if it wasn't federally subsidized, you'd have a lot less, liberal arts majors and philosophy of Harry Potter majors and more engineers if you had to actually pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't guaranteed to you.
And,
know
and
what I
they're
mean?
they're definitely gonna have to figure something out with the parents because there's gonna be a lot of shitty parents who
Yeah,
are
trying
like,
to take
this
advantage.
is my ticket.
Yeah.
My kid is an all-star. He can get paid. That means I can get paid.
Right.
And there's gonna be a lot of fucking bullshit parents out there.
But that's once again why they need this financial advisor to be like, hey, listen, like, like I know they're your parents, but this is your money.
Yeah.
Like don't let them try and fucking talk you into doing this and that and another
Correct.
thing.
Yeah.
And but like I was saying before, is I think like they really have to come up with different rule sets, right? Where high school is going to be, we're going to do this, this, and this, and then college is a completely different fucking animal to tackle because they're getting so much fucking money, especially like the D1 top 10, Big 10 schools like Notre Dame and all that.
I looked up Texas was the highest valued.
Texas.
Their football program is valued at $1.1 billion, and they
$1 billion.
Right. Billion
now,
dollars.
Now listen, so each year, right? Say their football team brings in 1.1 billion, or even just $1 billion. Why shouldn't they get a cut of that?
No,
Right.
they have to.
They're on the field risking their fucking life, not
Yeah.
their life, but like their
Health.
their health, right? Especially football, you're fucking getting in a car accident every play.
That
Yeah.
program is probably
You know?
worth more than that. If you really think about it, think about the advertisements, right? Then you have these
Merch.
football stadiums, merch. You have these football stadiums that fit 100,000 people in there.
They're sold out every week.
The
Yeah.
tickets, whatever they're buying in the game, the places that people tailgate to beforehand or they go
Yeah.
out to eat afterwards.
Dude, you know how
The-
much
the
tickets are?
economy it creates around just that program, it's probably more than $1 billion.
You know how much tickets are to a fucking football
a
game?
lot.
Like $150
To a college
to
game.
a college football game.
Dude, you know how much they bring in? Like Alabama doesn't have a professional sports team, but Alabama generates so much money. Like
Yeah,
that's like
Roll Tide.
you know what that does for you know what that does for the community? Like the amount
That's what I'm
of
saying.
the amount of money they bring
The
in.
value behind that team is probably even
Clemson,
more.
like
I
all
don't
those
know.
big schools. Like I completely agree with
They're
like,
an economy.
Yeah.
100%.
Like if they folded, like Alabama would be fucked.
Yeah, they're an economy. You got to figure how
They're
many
probably
stores
supporting like the whole state.
how many
Well,
stores are propped up around those games.
A lot of colleges like are in I mean a lot of towns rely on colleges whether they're a Big 10 or not,
Yeah, like the surrounding restaurants and bars, and like people pack those out to watch the games and
Right.
like, all kinds of shit like that.
Yeah. And
They
then
bring in a
like
lot of
even
money.
when I went to school, I went to Delhi upstate. The only fucking thing in that town is Delhi College. Everything else, there's like a Tractor Supply, there's like maybe 2 bars, a fucking gas station, and that is it. That's it. There's fucking college, and then there's like a couple little things here and there.
Those colleges are the town's economy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
100%. All the houses around Delhi are all rentals for people, for the students.
Wow.
That's where all the frat houses are, and that's where everybody parties. Like literally, you get off of Delhi, you walk across the street, and that's a frat house. Then you walk down, that's a frat house. That's a frat house. There's, and it's just like,
Were you a frat bro?
no.
I didn't think you would be.
I
would have been surprised
was-
if you said yes.
So funny story. I actually was going to, right? I was gonna pledge, and they fucking. So I'm sitting in this room, right? We're like, there's like 30
Butt
of us. No.
naked.
So there's like 30 of us, right? And so the instructions were just wait here. That's it. Just wait here. And then like one by one, they're going to take us out and like interview us. So I'm sitting there for like fucking 2 hours, right?
Damn.
And I'm like, fuck this. Why am I doing this? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing this. So I just get up and like I go to open the door and it's locked. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, now I really have to do this. So I open up the window, I kick the screen out, and I jumped out. The
Fuck
second
yeah,
story.
dude.
You were at the second floor?
The second floor.
That's fucking awesome.
Did you really?
I climbed down the side of the building. Yeah, and they're all like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm like, I'm not fucking staying here. I'm like, this is retarded.
Yeah,
Dude, that imagine they signed you up just for doing that. Like that, we were waiting for one of you fucking guys to step up and do that. Like you're in.
Showed leadership skills.
Yeah. They don't care about that shit in the frat, bro. They like take this egg and put it between your ass cheeks, bro.
But my
Don't crack it either.
Don't crack it.
If you got scrambled eggs in your butt cheeks when we're done, you're out. Make it over easy.
the kid next door to me, he pledged for the same frat, and dude, some of the stories he was telling me, I'm like, thank God I didn't fucking.
What
do
were
that.
the stories?
Like
It's like the shit that you hear and like
it's some gay shit.
That-
A
yeah.
lot of it is gay shit.
They took my friend's phone for like 3 days. Like he wasn't allowed to use his phone or like
No,
contact.
they
I'm like,
dropped-
I'd be like, fuck you.
So we're in Delhi, middle of upstate New York, right? They took all these kids, blindfolded them, took them to Oneonta, which is a half hour away, in a car, a half hour drive in a car. They dropped them off in the middle of the woods and said, hey, good luck, get back.
Yeah, fuck you.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Being friends
No
with you is
phones,
not-
nothing.
yeah, I'd make my
So
way
people
back
could
and then I would
die.
beat the shit out
Yeah.
of all of them.
Isn't
So-
that what? Didn't some guy do that?
Oh, yeah,
Crazy
over
Jerry
here.
oh,
did that
crazy,
here?
Yeah.
That guy's. I can't wait to train under that guy, Sensei Jerry.
Sensei Jerry.
Look at Yair Rodriguez's
I,
foot.
I showed you that yesterday, and you didn't. You
Let
were
me
just
see.
sitting there.
You didn't show me this
Let me
yesterday.
see.
He did.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
that's bad.
When did you show me this? You sure it was me?
Tell him.
We were playing Jenga, I think.
bro? That guy.
I was like, yo, D-Rock, look, and you just sitting there.
he's
I was
gonna
like,
be in
hey,
a wheelchair
cool.
for a little bit.
Dap myself
Well,
up.
was I in the middle of fucking pulling up?
It
a
might
No,
no, it
you
might
were sitting
it might have
there.
been after the yogurt. I'm gonna
It was.
I'm
He
gonna
was in a
I'm
yogurt
gonna,
coma.
I'm gonna defend you on that one. Did that yogurt coma fucking kicked your ass?
So I showed
bro.
Danny.
D-Rock had a lot on his mind yesterday. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
That too. Yeah.
Yo, I got all right. Another thing that I think these are I'm going off on a little mini get your weight ups, not your hate ups. Me and Nick, I wanted the yogurt, so me and Nick took a stroll down. We're walking on Main Street, and we walk past the Village Idiot, and we see people coming out, and I'm walking right
they
next
idiots?
door. What?
Were they idiots?
All of them.
Yeah, bro. So right next door, I see we're walking into the yogurt shop, and I hear talking, and then Nick's like, yo, D-Rock. I'm like, what's up? He's like, this lady's calling you. So this woman from behind me is like, aren't you Alexa's boyfriend? I'm like, I turn around. I'm like, what? You're Alexa's boyfriend. I'm like, yeah. Who are you? And she's like, oh, where's Alexa? I'm like, she's not with me. I'm like, who are you? And she's like, oh, tell her whatever her name was from school.
You're
or
like,
from
who
work
are
says
you?
hello. And I'm like, okay.
Who are you?
I just like, isn't that a little bit strange, man? Like, I understand. Obviously, she knew who I was,
But it's like, why do you have to go out of
but
the
I'm
way
a
to-
stranger, and she was like yelling to me from behind me.
I would have
Yeah.
like
My back
taken a
was
picture
turned.
of you and sent it to Alexa and be like, oh, I see your boyfriend.
Isn't that just strange though?
That is
Like, I
strange.
feel like that's weird. Like, all right, say I saw somebody who I knew. Like, all right, I know you, Terrence, but I never met your wife or whatever, and I saw her. I'd never be like, hey, I know you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's people
weird.
with no life.
It's just weird.
She was a married woman dragging kids out of the Village Idiot with her girlfriend.
Yeah,
Really?
it was
Does she
so
come here too?
strange.
What's
I
that?
said, does she come here?
No,
too?
no.
Like, I didn't even hear her. Nick was like, yo. I'm like, what's up? He's like, this woman's calling you.
Yeah. It is weird, dude, but that's
Yeah.
what it is. Like, this woman has no life, and she sees somebody that she knows outside of her house, and she's, like, excited.
But she
Yeah.
doesn't even know me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like Terrence said, like I would maybe take a picture of you and send it to her and be like, hey, look who I saw, you know. But I wouldn't like go out of my way to be like, hey.
Or
She
how
must
about
have yelled.
how about she worked with Alexa, not even friends with Alexa,
Yeah,
and,
works with her.
and wait till Monday and be like, oh yeah, I was out at the Village Idiot, I saw your boyfriend walking by
Yeah,
with his
yeah.
buddy.
Yeah. And she
That's
must
all.
have yelled it like, what, 2-3 times? Because I didn't hear it the first time.
Yeah, it was 2 times. As we were walking by, I
She
looked
was saying
over.
your name. She said
yelled
Dave.
from behind me like, aren't you Alexa's boyfriend?
Yeah,
Did she call
Like,
you
not
Dave?
even like walked up and said, hey, oh, hey, you know, I work with Alexa. I wanted to say hello. It was like yelling it to me.
yeah.
Like, what are you getting out of that?
I just find that so strange.
It is strange,
I would
dude.
never do that.
No, it's so fucking stupid. But like I said, like she has no life. She probably is a stay-at-home mom. That was like the first time she's been out
She
all month.
works,
Dude, she might be a listener, dude. Chill.
She's an idiot.
She's a fucking moron.
There
She
you
has
go.
nothing good going for her in her life.
She got idiot bites. Dude, I got guys like that at work, man. I don't give a shit if they're listening.
Fuck them.
Guys at work, it's like, yo, you want to be friends? Like, no. No?
Set, bro. I'm all friended up.
Yeah, dude. I got enough friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try not to make friends anymore.
Yeah. Because when you
I'm
do,
good.
it winds up getting weird.
Yeah.
Especially at work.
Yeah, dude. Like, there's nothing in common. I have nothing in common with any plumbers. Like,
No.
No.
there's like 3 of them that I get along with.
No. And I tell the guys at work, yo, I'm like stuck
Do
with
they
you
do
all
jits?
day long. Like, I don't want to hang out with you outside of work.
Yeah. That's how I felt when I worked for the town of Brookhaven. I was like, I would never, ever hang out with any of these fucking idiots outside of here.
Mm-hmm.
You hated that job.
I actually really did like it. I just hated everybody there.
Yeah.
That was so
It was
fun
the
when you
fucking
quit.
greatest job because like every day was something different. I was at this dock or I was at a marina or I was fixing this roof, you know, and it was like completely different jobs every day.
That's awesome, right? You're not
Yeah.
like going through the same like motions like every day. Like you're
Yeah.
doing something different. That's why I love my
Yeah.
job.
And it's like it's completely different. Like one day I was welding, the next day I'm fucking doing carpentry, the next day, you know, I'm painting. It was like completely different shit all the time.
Next
It was
day I'm
just
like
a
painting it,
fucking
and
retard.
the roller rolls off the building and fucking paints the boss's new work truck.
That was fucking hilarious.
That's facts right there.
That was so fucking funny.
It's funny though. I've been hearing like a lot of homeless people stories. People getting suckered into giving money to homeless people.
Yeah.
I think
Fuck
that's like,
that, dude.
yo, it's like 2021. Like, why are we still giving homeless guys money?
I don't know, but I'll give them Jits and Tits stickers all day.
Yeah, of course, dude. Like that's one thing I never like fell for. I fell for it like once when I was much younger and I didn't understand like the world. And now that I got older, it's just like, no, dude.
Yeah, I'll buy them some food, but I won't like physically give them money.
Even then, dude, it's hard for me to buy them food. Like I used to say that, like I'll buy them food, and I did a couple times, but then I'm just like, yo, this is my money. I'm buying this guy something from like with the money I worked hard for. Like,
Yeah.
So
I
that-
mean, I don't do it all the time, but like if I'm going to, I'll just buy them food.
yeah, like if I get a bagel and the cellophane still has some butter on it, I'll give him that. But
Just some
Like, I
butter.
get if they like if it just happened, you're really down on your luck and all that shit. Like, I understand that, but like the people who are there all the time,
Like that's their job.
yeah,
like,
but,
yeah, people.
but
are
it's
just-
hard. It's hard to tell the difference between them.
No, I know, I get that.
That's
but
where the problem comes in.
Yeah.
It's like some guy or multiple people could be down on their luck. They could have just lost their wife. Literally, like she could have just died yesterday or a month ago, and his whole world spiraled out of control. But it's all these other motherfuckers who are doing it for a 9 to 5. It's like this poor guy gets mixed up in with all the other bullshit,
Yeah.
and it's like he's never gonna get out of a hole.
There's
And you know what's crazy is, sorry, you can go ahead.
I was just saying, there's people that impersonate being veterans that are like
Yeah.
down bad. Like that should be, you should be going to fucking prison for
Yeah,
that.
100%.
Like acting like you serve for this country and just so you could get money out of people. That's fucking horrible. And
Yeah.
no
I'm-
veteran should ever be homeless.
Right.
If I'm helping somebody, I'm not helping some random homeless person who more than likely is not looking to improve their situation. If I was going to help somebody, I'm going to help somebody that I know that I know it's
That you're
going
gonna make a
somewhere.
difference.
Yeah, and like that's why I don't give money to these giant
Oh, but
Like,
Dick's Sporting Goods, you want to donate $1 to
yeah,
like this
like
and
the
that?
March of Dimes and all that stuff. Like, yeah, it's a great cause, but like you don't know where that money's going. Half that
No.
money's going to the people
So the
that
CEO
work
who
for them.
runs
Yeah,
it.
And it's a tax write-off for them. Like
yeah,
we
you
give
can't tell
all
where
our
that money's
dollars.
going. If I'm gonna be altruistic and give money, it's gonna be to somebody I know that needs it, and
Like a GoFundMe for someone who's sick
yeah,
or house
and
just burned down. and
something
stuff like
that's
that.
quantifiable
spilling
where I
all
know
over
it's going to help that person, and it's somebody that like actually needs it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I can't stand how like they just sit there and beg. Like I've seen some people who are like who have a sign that says like, hey, like I have a resume, like take my resume, you know, like cool, that's fucking cool. Like go out and hand out your resume. Don't fucking sit there with a sign and be like, hey, I'm a piece of shit. I just need money.
Even if it's a
Yeah.
funny sign, like need money for drugs.
well, if it's a funny sign, then yeah,
Yeah,
go
you can
for
give
it.
him $1.
Fucking go for it.
that's a
I'll
that's
just
a,
give- I'll just give him
being
weed.
honest.
that's a Chris Rock thing. It's
I'll
like
just give him weed.
if you see a homeless person with a funny sign, they haven't been homeless that long.
That's true, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I never
if
thought
I
of it like
ever,
that.
If I ever saw a sign like that, like need money for drugs, like I would just roll a joint and give it to him. I'm like,
Most-
here, dude.
Most homeless people too, like, are more than likely homeless and in that situation because
They chose to.
no, but they probably have mental issues.
Yeah.
Like how many people? Like I don't know anybody that like was a functioning member of society that just like
Went homeless.
lost their job and got down on their luck and then just turned into a homeless drug addict. You know what I mean? I don't. Do you know anybody that's happened to?
I don't, but I also every time I see a homeless person, like either on like Sunrise Highway by St. Joseph's College or wherever, I do want to ask them.
I always want to talk to them.
Yeah, what happened here?
Right.
Because
How did you get here? Because you never know. Though, that story might be non-existent, or you might get 1 or 2 times where you're gonna get someone like you just described, and they're like, "Yo, dude, listen, like this, and this happened, and I just couldn't keep my shit together. I was so upset, and I wound up in this position."
I think it's extremely rare because like when you hear about the homeless situation and homeless people like in the media, they make it sound like it's like these nuclear families that are all of a sudden like, you know, down on their luck. They had their lives and they lost their job and they went into debt because of medical bills and this and that, and now they're homeless. Like
last time I went to was it Texas or no? I think it was California. One of the coaches that we were there meeting, and he was saying something like we were kind of talking about this about like the homeless problem and stuff, because I think it was California, because it's like really bad in California, especially San Diego, because it's so fucking nice there that they don't have to worry about cold weather, they don't have to worry about rain, you know. So like literally when I went there, we went to the park and there's fucking homeless people, like no joke, like 5 or 6 of them just sleeping in the middle of the grass. Like it was fucking weird, you know. And he was like, yeah, he's like, you have to be careful. He's like, some of these people choose to be homeless. He's like, especially now with the pandemic and all that. He's like, they just, he's like, you'll see them, they drive their fucking car to, you know, to like, I forget what he called it, but it's like basically like a homeless community, you know, like where there's like fucking tents on tents on tents. And he's like, and then he's like, next thing you know, he's like, they'll be sitting in the back of their car. He's like, on their laptop, but they don't have a fucking job. They don't have. He's like, they're collecting unemployment from, like, you know, the pandemic. He's like, but they're choosing to be homeless.
That's insane.
He's like, because they make more money that way than if they have a home. They have to pay for it. They have to pay for this, pay for that.
There's also, I forget which country it was. I was listening to this podcast. They describe the homeless as, they call it open drug scenes, where they're drug addicts. They all are out in this area, and that's where they all do their drugs. And, like, a lot of them don't go to these shelters or programs because one of the conditions of being there
being clean. Oh wow.
And they don't want to be clean. They
wow.
want to do drugs. And that's why I feel like you don't hear the story of like somebody who had it together and something happened and now they're just homeless.
Right.
Like, it's mostly people with psychological issues or drug issues, and obviously you can't put that all under the same umbrella. I'm sure that there are people that, like you said, we're down on their luck and had that happen. But from what I've read, it's mostly that.
Yeah.
And
look at the psych ward. Look at the psych ward in St. James. You go up to St. James, you got skells walking around. St. James, you know, an area where it's like supposed to be nice and some money up there. And like, of course, that psych ward released in the 60s or 70s, and like they're just rampant up there.
Yeah. I feel like if I was single and I didn't have like this podcast and stuff like that going on, I'd be fucking homeless living in my truck.
Stop, dude.
I swear to God. I'd be fucking bouncing around beach to beach.
Yo, at least we know he loves the podcast, bro, because if it wasn't for this,
This is the only thing like between Remy and fucking being homeless right now.
On my way to
motion bum.
On my way to work, I got to go into this bridge, and there's this homeless guy like all the time in the summer. He like literally like lives like, you know, like the bridges have like that slant to it, like where the walkway is, and like there's like a little
Lives
like
up top.
He lives up top, like right
Penthouse bum.
Yeah, yes. He's not in the boiler room, baby. And one of my buddies like would see him every morning, like just sleeping up there. So one day he just like went in his drawer. He grabbed a shit ton of socks. He grabbed some extra blankets. He grabbed some Timberlands that like he bought but never wore, and wakes the dude up. Guy comes down. He's just like, "Yo, this is for you." Guy's like, "Oh man." He's like, "I don't need all of that." And he's like, "Well, it's all for you." He's like, "Take it." And the guy's like, "Nah." He's like, "Just give me those socks and I'll take that blanket." Never took the boots. Just took the socks and the blanket. Yeah.
We said like give it to somebody else who needs it more than me.
Maybe.
There was a NBA player, Delonte West, who struggled with like bipolar disorder, and he was living in Texas, and like he kind of went viral because people posted pictures of him like basically like begging for money, like we're saying like on the side, and like he was all fucked up. And Mark Cuban, the owner of the Mavericks, the Shark Tank dude, he actually was driving and saw him, and he picked him up and like brought him to like get some help.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mark Cuban's not bad. I like him from the Shark Tank.
Yeah,
he's awesome.
Way back in the day, my buddy Rob, we call him Rob the Bum Beater Hain.
Why he beat up bums back then?
Pat-
Shit out of this
Pat's a
bum.
bum beater too.
So
He is a bum beater.
the 7-Eleven on Woodside in 112. I don't remember all the details, but it was a bum who was there. He was always there.
The guy with long hair, like skinny.
I don't remember. This is like 2000,
Hot, like
2004-ish.
nice beard.
Well, Rob was walking in, and this guy used to hassle everybody, and he had like an attitude about it if you didn't give him money or whatever. And he asked Rob for money. Rob's like, I got no money. He's like, well, then buy me some food. He's like, I'm not buying you food or whatever. And he walked in, bought something, and he came out, and he had like a McChicken, just like when the McChickens first came out from McDonald's. And he's like, I don't have money for you, whatever. He's like, here, take this McChicken. And the guy's like, fucking McChicken, like got upset about it. He's like, what is this bullshit? Like, look at everything you just bought in there. He's like, you got more money than that. And like threw the McChicken back at Rob. And Rob was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're begging for help and you're like being selective about like, you
Beggars
just want
can't
my
be
money.
choosers.
Exactly.
And the guy was like, you give me a fucking bullshit McChicken. And he's like, are you hungry? Do you want the food or whatever? And like, they had some little argument. Rob threw the McChicken at like up in the air towards him.
Oh, that classic
Look at the
move.
birdie. Look at the birdie.
Yeah.
Look at the birdie.
So the guy like follows the McChicken up, and Rob just decks him.
The old okey doke, bro.
That's why we call him the bum beater.
That is
That's
I
fucking
wish I could
hilarious.
remember all the details of everything that happened, but it's like something along those lines.
he still goes by the bum beater.
No.
Oh, that'd be so fucking funny.
He got into his 20s.
If
He's
he
like,
ever
yo,
comes
D-Rock,
in here,
you're
you
not calling
better
me the bum beater no
that's
more.
me.
Yeah, Rob the bum beater Hain.
That's
Yeah,
so
that's a
funny.
good move, man. I used that move in fucking middle school when I first moved to Center Reach. I had this kid. He just didn't like me. Did not like me. Popular kid, like big athlete in the school. And he was just riding me for like months, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah. He still had his underwear on though, dude. And the same shit happened, dude. In the cafeteria, he would just like flex on me, and I just was just like, "You want to do this, man? Like we could do this." And he's like, "Yeah." So I just fucking went to take my backpack off, and like I just grabbed it with one hand and I threw it up in the air. And the homeboy just looked at it, and I fucking speared him and just fucking went to town on
Using him
him.
with the Goldberg.
Yeah, hit him hard,
Speared him.
dude. Speared him right to the ground and just fucking beat the shit out of him in the cafeteria.
Did
So
you
funny.
know anything at that point, like any training or anything?
No, just intuition.
Just fucking speared him and beat the shit out.
That's it. I'm telling you, man. Like I always told people, like I got this kid at my job, and he's just like his kid's like 2 years old, and he's like, yeah, I want to get him into jiu-jitsu and MMA. I'm like, yo, just get him into high school wrestling.
Yeah.
Get him into wrestling, dude. It's a form of self-defense. All of the fights that I've ever had in school before doing jiu-jitsu was a double leg to a mount, and I just rain punches out.
Yeah, elbows, punches.
As long
That's
as
it.
you, yeah, because you have so much control, especially at that age. Like,
Yeah.
you'll have so much control, and then later on, your jiu-jitsu and everything will be better for it.
Yeah, for
As
sure.
long as you know how to do it. Like there's some people who are that high level wrestling, they don't know how to transition into jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they're like a lot of high level wrestlers know how to transition that to
yeah,
jiu-jitsu.
or they learn how to.
Yeah. But even look at like ADCC was just happened or Nogi Worlds, right? Like, whoa, like at least the thing that I took away was the biggest difference that differentiated between the best of the best was their wrestling, right? Everyone was good at jiu-jitsu, but it was only the best wrestlers that were succeeding.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
because like especially ADCC with the rule set, you know, with the points and stuff like that, like you need to know how to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
And even
Yeah,
at
what
Breeze,
is
we've been-
there? What is it? Like the first 3 minutes, there's no points, and the next 3 minutes you get points.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
Yep.
or well, yeah. For trials, it's a 6-minute match. I think for the actual ADCC tournament, it's a 10-minute match.
Yeah.
And then finals is 20.
But see, like I like that rule set too because it's not like some of the other tournaments where it's a 20-minute match and the first 10 minutes is no points and then the next 10 minutes is points.
Well,
Because
that's what ADCC finals are.
oh really?
Yeah.
I like this smaller time because like you have 3
Forces
minutes.
you to go.
Yeah, 3 minutes. Like you don't have much time to either score or submit, so the pace is going to be pushed. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't like the longer matches where now I have 10 minutes to work on getting 2 points and then securing those 2 points for the next 4 minutes. Like
Yeah.
that shit's whack to me. You know, somebody scores,
Well, first 10 minutes is no points.
correct, but then you have 10 minutes.
10 minutes to yes.
Correct,
Yeah,
and that's a long time.
Oh, yeah, that's a-
you can still stall
yeah.
the entire 8 minutes, and then the last 2 minutes get a takedown.
Is that only for the actual finals, or is that like the quarterfinals, semifinals?
No, that's for the
or-
actual
I
final.
think
actual-
just the finals.
And then
Yeah.
the other ones are 10 minutes.
10-minute matches. Yeah.
Well, some of
That's
them are
not-
6.
Well,
No,
Some
the
of them are
trials,
8.
trials are 6.
trials.
And
So we had ADCC trials last weekend,
Yeah,
right? So that's like to get into the tournament.
Correct.
Right. So
Oh, so you're saying after the trials?
Yeah. So the trials is a 6-minute matches. Right. The actual tournament of ADCC is 10-minute matches, and then I believe just the finals is the 20-minute match.
Yeah.
But they're all the same rule set. It's all the first half is no points, and the second half is points.
Yeah.
But
I think they should make a tournament where it's all. No, it's all the same. It's all the same time. There's no extra time.
that's our tournament.
I don't know if it is.
It's our
I
tournament.
gotta look back at the book, dude. But I think that's better because then it's like then you really have to work.
Yeah.
Because I've seen time and time again, even when it's a 10-minute point segment, it's still I'm gonna stall for 8 minutes or
Yeah.
I get my 2 points
And
and now for the next 8 minutes I'm not engaging.
Well, think about how we used to do it sometimes when we used to do Friday Open Mats if there's only 3 of us. We do the 3-minute rounds. You're in for 2, out for 1, right? And sometimes those were more intense than a 5-6 minute roll in class because you have 3 minutes to get after it.
Right.
You know, like so the pace is pushed for those 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, so you're in for 6 minutes, but it's high intensity 6. Then you sit out for 1 and you're back in for those high intensity rounds. And it's like it's hard to submit somebody in 3 minutes. You gotta go for it.
Right.
I don't think 3 minutes is long enough. Like you're like just figuring out, especially like if it's somebody who you've never went against before. It's like you're just figuring out their game plan. You know?
And you're kind of getting yours rolling.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Like that's what happened like the other night. This kid from Lockdown came to Breathe, and it was we were doing 3-minute rolls, and the first first like maybe 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes was us just like kind of wrestling, like you know, trying to like figure each other out. And then he pulled guard. I went in, tried to pass, and like before I could even do anything, time was up.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like for me, I
There's
like
pros and
I like
cons
the
to
6 to 8 minutes is probably I would say optimal.
Yeah. I think 6 minutes matches are good.
There's pros and cons to everything. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You're gonna gain something in one area, maybe lose something in the other. Like, you know, in a short round, you gain the pace and intensity, but you kind of lose the learning a little bit. So
yeah, that's true.
It's give and take.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But I do like the ADCC rule set though for like.
What do we think about them changing the rule set now?
Oh,
After
for the slam with John and Grippo.
Yeah.
I think that slam could have been bad news.
Yeah, he really could have fucking hurt him. It was cool. He was able to hang on for the finish.
But shout out to our boy for fucking giving us the
Burchak.
the shout
Yeah,
out.
that was awesome.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I agree or disagree either way, but I'm just gonna put this out there for the sake of argument. I think it's valid, right? So in any jiu-jitsu, wrestling, whatever, it's still a combat sport, right?
Yep.
Now, when you look at a submission, the goal of a submission is harm, right? I'm intending to harm you, but you have a way to capitulate before you get hurt, right? So you have two built-in safety mechanisms, right, to protect yourself.
SAT words.
You can have the skills and knowledge to not end up in that position, or tap before you get injured, right? So I don't know that taking something out that can hurt somebody is the best move, because protect yourself at all times in every combat sport is the number one rule.
Yep.
So if you find yourself in that position, it's kind of your job to protect yourself from the consequences of the action, right? Same thing like with a heel hook. It's your job to recognize that it's it's something that can happen quickly and has a lot of bad consequences if you don't address it right away. If you don't tap in time, your shit might get busted.
Right, but
so why is this any different?
Well, because he doesn't have a way to tap.
But he can
Disengage.
He can
Get
disengage
off the back.
or
tuck his chin.
know how to roll properly to protect himself in that position.
How can you roll when you're getting dropped on your head, though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the guy didn't. Who was the
Burchak.
Burchak? His approach to that wasn't to defend the back take. I almost feel like it was to hurt Grippo.
Or just slam him off. Like,
yeah.
I guess he figured like there'd be a little bit of space, like it would slack off when he hit the ground, and
like
then
I feel like
slam somebody straight down, and another, like, you know, if I'm getting triangle, I can pick you up and slam you.
Yeah,
Why is that okay?
Can you?
I think you're allowed to fall.
Slams are legal in ADCC.
Yeah, ADCC
Oh, that's right, but not
slam.
if you're in closed guard. So
Yes.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah,
No. In closed guard, if you just have your closed guard on me, I cannot pick you up and slam you. That is
So they
not.
got to be out of a submission.
It has to be out of a submission.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I
So
thought it
now,
was-
how is that
Correct.
That's
No,
what I mean.
you're
This
right.
is where I think it gets murky.
No,
you
you're
know what I'm
right.
saying? And I'm not saying I'm against protecting people because it could be bad news. I agree. But when I look at the sport and the goal of these things as a whole, I feel like, yeah, he couldn't have tapped, but he can disengage or learn how to roll properly to defend yourself from that. Now, granted, that's harder than, learning how to roll out of a heel hook and shit like that.
Yeah.
But
Or disengage from triangle.
Right. Like, hey, this guy stood up with me. I got to bail on this because I might get fucked.
Right,
up.
and you have
Yeah.
a better option of doing that when you're on the back mount and the guy just decides to spike you. It's kind of hard to like let go and bail on the back mount.
Well,
I
you
thought
could still do it. You could take your hooks out and fucking bail.
Yeah, but at that point, like, so what I'm saying is it's going to happen where the guy's going to, like, so he spiked him straight down. It wasn't a roll. It wasn't like he tried to, like, like, with back mount sometimes, like, you let the guy carry your weight when he's on your back. So, like, he's underneath you, your chest up. That's different, right? But in that scenario where Grippo got spiked, it happened so quick, and it's going to happen so quick that even if you let your hooks out, your head's still driving straight down.
No,
You know what I'm
I know
saying?
what you're saying.
I feel
but
like with the triangles, like you get lifted up, you do have that split second or more to say, okay, I'm getting to a certain height here where that if I do get slammed, I'm going to be seriously injured. So I'm going to let go of the triangle, or an arm bar. An arm bar is the same way. I can completely let go and go to a safe ground. But when you're like committed to the
K-guard.
back, it's like you let those hooks go. If that guy's still starting to drive forward, that force is going down. Like even with your hooks out, it's a good possibility that you're still going to get spiked on your neck.
What about if you put your head behind his?
that's what I mean. You gotta there has to be a level of you
Like knowledge.
acknowledging that, but also, it gets murky. And we were talking about this the other night. Now there's the rule that I saw. It didn't explain it in depthly, but they're gonna get rid of that forward roll thing. Like so now.
You're allowed to fall back, I think.
But what about if you're
On all fours.
What if you're in like turtle?
Yeah.
And somebody jumps on your back, and now you're still on your knees, but you're still on your elbows, but your knees come up, and you look to roll forward. Is that illegal?
Do they have
But you're
hooks in?
you're not standing up,
I don't
though.
know. That's what I mean. Like I feel like it gets
So
kind of murky.
Well, I think they're going to do a good job at giving the details. So I think they're going to probably wind up saying, like, you are allowed to slam from triangle, arm bar, things of that nature, and they're probably going to make it quite clear that if you are in the back mount standing and somebody has your back, you are not allowed to slam.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you have someone's back, you should know how to control them where they can't do that.
Like, he had a figure four body lock. You're not controlling them. You're,
All right,
you're
so then you gotta
give up
think.
a dominant position.
If the guy's getting up on you, yeah. I mean,
don't
think
know-
about
I don't know
it.
about that, dude.
You're gonna like if you can't keep him on the ground, that's your fault. You know what I mean? You should be able, even with a body lock, you should be able to keep them on the ground. You have a hook on their leg so they can't stand up.
Well,
And
you
if
can still
can't do that.
You can
then-
still stand up with a hook. If you have a body lock, that hook's not doing much besides keeping you in place.
No, if you could hook their leg where they can only if they could stand up on one leg.
If you're fighting the Giant Slayer and you have his back and you're hooking, you're gonna negate him standing up. If you're on my back with a hook in with the body lock, you're not really negating my leg from standing up. You're just securing your position on me with that
Right,
that
but
hook.
then
Yeah,
like
but you should have enough control where that guy can't stand up. And if you can't do that, then you shouldn't have his back.
well, with the
go
double
to another position.
with the double hooks you can. With the body lock you can't.
You can
That's what I'm saying.
with the body
right,
lock,
so that's
you
what
still can.
so that's what he was saying is if
But if you don't have enough skill to hold the guy on the ground while you have his back,
Mm-hmm.
then you can't complain about being like slammed. You know what I mean? It's just,
Yeah,
it's
why
part of,
why
it's part of it.
reward? Because then you're rewarding the person who took the back with an advantage, as opposed to the person who is
Yeah.
good enough and strong enough to get up and start working defense from there. Like it's a reward system to the person on the back, and I think this
It's like a
goes to
participation trophy.
I think this goes to the same thing where I don't think you should stand somebody up in an MMA fight that's on their back because the guy on top's not doing enough. Like if you can't get up, that's your fault.
Yeah,
It's your job to learn how to get up.
Yeah.
of course.
And it rewards the person on the bottom without having to actually accomplish the goal of getting up.
yeah.
So that's why I think that's a pretty decent point, because it's like now it gets murky.
I mean, I definitely think that they're gonna definitely make the rules much more detailed. Right now,
Yeah.
it's a general statement out there, but they're gonna make it quite clear.
I see
Oh,
both
sure, they'll
sides.
make it clear before that.
Yeah,
But if you have someone's back, you should be able to control them to the point where they can't get up. You know, and if they can, then that's on you.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean I see both sides. Like it is I agree with that. Like if you like say if I'm on someone's back and they get up, and if I know that they can slam me, maybe I don't stay there. Maybe I drop down to a double leg and try and get them off.
Right.
Try and get them back down. But at the same time, it's like you could potentially get really fucking injured by doing that.
Yeah.
So it's like.
And that's not the name of the game. Even though it's a combat sport, we're not looking to take competitors out of.
No, you're
their
not looking
sport
to injure the
life.
guy, but at the same time, if you can't control a position,
How many
Then-
videos though have we seen of fucking legs and ankles getting snapped lately, dude? That
Gianni had one. He healed the shit out of that guy.
It
Fucking
is the
wrecked
goal.
his knee.
Like a submission, the goal is fucking to harm somebody. It's up to you to not get yourself harmed by tapping early or not being in the position.
Yeah, but the legs and the arms, you could recover from that. You slam somebody on their neck,
Yeah, they might have like a brain injury.
Gianni Rippo.
you might be able to paralyze them for life. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think the intent is there to like really take somebody out of life in itself. Like, yeah, it's a combat sport. We train a combat sport, but I would never be okay with slamming somebody on their head, paralyzing them, and now the man can't even.
I don't
sex
think
with his
that
wife.
was the goal of what he was doing. Either.
No, but
I don't
that
think he was trying to.
But
hurt
that could have
guy.
been the
Yeah,
outcome.
it's a
It definitely
potential.
could have been, but
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that outcome alone has to be somewhat like thought of. Like, okay, like, yeah, listen, I get it. You want to sit there like what was it Rico Rodriguez did to Marcelo Garcia back in the day? All right, yeah, great. He fucking had his back. He went straight back and absolute. A 240-pound man did something to a 160-pound man.
that could have really hurt you too, though, and that's still legal.
Right, but it wouldn't have paralyzed him. Could have broke a rib.
He's a big dude. That could
Just-
break your fucking back.
I don't know if that would have broke his back.
Dude, Rico's huge.
Would have broke a rib for sure.
Yeah.
But now you're talking about like slamming somebody, spiking their head. Like, he didn't roll. It wasn't a roll job. It was, I want to spike your head into the mat. There's no other way that guy could have said, hey, listen, I was just looking to roll.
Yeah, but I feel like the Rico thing wasn't like he was trying to hurt Marcelo.
Yeah.
'Cause he knew he was big. I'm going to fall back and hurt
Right.
this motherfucker.
And same with a heel hook. I'm trying to hurt this guy. If he's
Right.
not going to tap, I'm going to rip his
But
leg.
that's what I mean. Like,
But
they're
you can
both,
come-
both those scenarios are aiming to hurt. Like, one
Right,
just
but
has maybe a
not-
higher consequence.
But that's what I'm saying. That higher consequence has to be looked at and been like, all right, listen, there has to be a limit.
I don't know.
I mean, if
don't
you look
know.
at the UFC, like they don't allow certain things.
Correct.
Like they don't allow.
And it's a combat sport.
Yeah.
You know, in the beginning they did. You know, and aren't there some leagues that don't allow elbows? Or
I don't know.
a lot of amateur and shit too.
Well, no, a lot of like Bellator used to be a tournament system, so they didn't allow elbows because they didn't want
People
fights
not be able
ending
to
from
fight.
cuts or not being able to fight 6 weeks later because they
Gotcha.
still have stitches.
Yeah, I think. Listen, it's a combat sport, but even like what Remy said, it's a good point. Like, the UFC has rules and regulations because it's still a sport. We're not out
Right.
there die or live.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's a sport. And like, even though you're my competitor and I'm going against you as an opponent, I still want you to fucking compete next year or
Right.
6 months from now. And if you don't tap because I put you into something, then that's on you. I'm gonna hurt you. But then after 6 months or a year recovery, you'll be able to come back. If I spike somebody on their head and they break their neck, that
might never come back.
might never come back. And I don't think
Yeah.
that's anybody's intention, no matter if it's a combat sport or not.
Right.
So I
yeah,
think
I mean, like I said, I see both kind of arguments, but for the safety of people, like the people who are competing, I think that they probably should do something about that.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
or,
'cause then-
or at least like make it like we said, where you have to be at least on one knee to roll forward, or not just not standing because there's too much distance between you and the ground.
Right.
You know, but if you're on my back and I'm on all fours, kind of like turtle position, why can't I do like a Granby forward roll?
Right.
You know?
They'll have shit like that for sure.
Yeah.
100%. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to make it clear. They can't leave it like what D-Rock said, where it's gray and murky and
Yeah.
there's too many loopholes and
Right.
shit
I'm
like
sure
that.
by the next trials they'll have.
Yeah, right.
But
For sure.
But now that's the thing. It's like, so we're halfway through ADCC.
Right. We got the
Are
finals.
they gonna now make this rule for the next trials? Because that technically that's not really fair for.
You're right.
The guys who haven't gone yet.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
sure. I'm sure before the next trials or whatever they have, they're gonna have something coming out.
It seemed like it was
but that's
coming
what I'm
into
saying
effect
is if
right
they
away.
do that, then these people who just competed in the East Coast trials don't have that rule, and now the people in the West Coast trials do. So how's that fair?
Yeah.
Like they're gonna have to wait until after this ADCC, the whole thing to finish out to make these rules.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. It's like changing the rules in the 9th inning.
Right. Yeah. You can't just
Yeah.
change it middle of the tournament. Because you have to realize that this is a tournament. You know, it's not like ADCC East Coast Trials is a tournament, and now the West Coast Trials is a tournament, right?
Right.
This is all under
the
one
rule
tournament.
set. Yeah, rule set.
So you can't just change it because something happened.
Now, what I
People
found
need
was
to learn
weird.
how to
I'd like to
control
find
the back more.
I'd like to find out the detail. Why can't you slam close guard? The guy has to be threatening you in a sub, right, to be able to pick him up and slam.
I didn't know
Armbar.
that.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know why.
if it's closed guard, you can't just pick the guy up and slam him out of closed guard.
Maybe because they just don't want people picking up the slam to get out of close guard every single time, like
But
to
why?
avoid maybe to avoid like injuries, maybe like
Yeah, but it's a combat sport.
No, not even that. With that mentality, it's a combat sport. With that taken out of the equation, you're allowed to do it if you're being attacked.
yeah.
Why can't you do it if you're in closed guard?
Yeah, why can't you do it to attack?
engaged?
Yeah, it's weird.
Also, another thing, like you were just saying, Remy, about how this is a tournament. So Burchak, who did the slam, he lost. He can now, if he wanted to, go do the West Coast Trials also.
Yeah,
He can go do the West Coast Trials with this rule against him now, right? Like, and that all these other competitors from the East Coast that just lost, they can go and register for every other.
yeah. Danny and
Trials.
Eddie are doing it.
Yeah. So like now
Oh, nice.
they competed with
I
that.
might.
They competed with that rule set not in place, and now they're going to go do it. However many weeks later with it in place. It gets weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does get weird, especially
you
when it's a
can't
big
just
tournament like this.
Change it in the middle of the tournament.
Yeah.
Can't change a player's game in the 9th inning.
Damn, baby. Shit.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking about doing ADCC trials at West Coast.
Oh, really?
Oh,
might.
really? That's awesome.
Might. We'll
You
see.
should. Yo, we got the Cuban the other night. You guys ever fuck with the Cuban over here?
Dude,
never
that place is
I've never been there.
unreal.
Yo, I went there once when we had the baby, and it was like quiet. It was before they did all the shit on the stage. Like, oh, we could put you in that room if you want. I'm like, all right, no problem, whatever. Go in, have dinner. Halfway through the dinner, they start fucking like a whole fucking thing on stage. And I'm like, yo, why couldn't you tell me that
Before you
before
sat me here with
you
my
sat me here with a
baby.
baby?
Well, because you had a baby, bro.
Well,
No one wants to hear a baby crying when they were at dinner.
it's not like you would have heard her crying, but like,
not in that room.
like, dude, you don't hear shit in that room. I'm like,
yelling. It's just like,
yeah, I was like, dude, you couldn't have sat us in the other room.
how
Like,
young was she? She was baby.
She was a baby, and like 6 months, 8
Yeah,
months.
that's
like she was sleeping.
Yeah,
You
and
know
not
what I
only
mean?
that, but her ears, dude. That shit
Yeah.
gets loud in that.
I was
room.
like, dude, you couldn't have like, and within like 3 minutes, they sat us in the other room. or
Oh,
whatever, but,
good.
like, you couldn't have told us that before. Like, hey, do you want to sit in this room? I was like, yeah, sure.
yeah,
You didn't tell me the reason why you were asking me
yeah.
that.
And not all
You know what I mean?
hostesses are smart either, dude. They're pretty dumb.
Yeah.
But I was
Apparently.
getting at
Wait, so they have live music there?
yeah.
Yeah, they have like a whole concert. I mean, it's pretty fun. Like,
It's
if
like-
you're going out,
It's like a Cuban show where the girls are dressed up in those colorful outfits and like they're
Yeah.
dancing on stage. It's cool. But I was getting at, so I got the Cuban. It was like pork and ham.
cigar. Oh.
No, the sandwich, instead of it being a Reuben, it's called a Cuban. I guess it's like pork and ham and cheese.
Pork is ham.
But they gave, maybe it was pulled pork then, to be more specific. Should I say it's still ham?
What is Terrence doing?
I don't know. He's fucking up. So they wound up giving us these big ass French fries. They were just like logs. They weren't even like steak fries
Does
or
it say steak fries?
they were huge. They gave you like 4 of them. They were big, and it reminded me of French toast sticks. Do you remember French toast sticks when you were a kid?
Were
Yeah.
fire.
Did you guys have like a kid's food that like you loved? That even to today, like you're like, yo, I would still fuck with that.
Toaster strudels.
Dunkaroos, baby.
Dude, I was gonna
Dunkaroos.
say that, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
I can name.
Dunkaroos.
They're not
a
as
few.
good anymore. I got them the
No?
other day from 7-Eleven. I don't know. It's just something about it. They're not
dude.
like.
Gushers.
Gushers. What about a
Ooh.
food and not like a snack? You got like a food?
That's what Dunkaroos are.
No. I'm just asking. I'm not calling them out. I'm just asking.
Pizza bagels or pizza
Don't let me
rolls,
forget, please. I have a
Totino's?
hilarious
Elio's?
story to tell
Elio's.
about
I
Gushers.
love Elio's pizza.
Elio's or Elios?
Elio's? Yeah, I think it's Elio's.
That I can't fuck with anymore.
No?
I tried that like years ago, dude, as an adult, and I was like, what was I thinking,
Yeah,
bro?
man.
This shit was fucking gross.
It was literally the exact same pizza we got at school.
oh, yeah, they
Yeah.
probably did get you Elios.
Funny Bones.
Funny Bones
Funny
are good.
Bones. What a funny
I like
Bones.
the
the
nutty-
chocolate peanut butter.
I like the Nutty Buddy bars where it's like.
Hold on,
like
are we doing food or are we
wafer.
doing snacks?
No, I was just asking because Terrence had a strong answer, so I was wondering if he had like a bunch that he still
Nah,
eats.
toaster strudels were my shit back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah, toaster strudels.
I love the French toast sticks, dude.
Yeah,
The French toast sticks
were
are-
fire.
I could fuck
amazing.
with those
Yeah.
even to today.
Eat like 100
Fish
of them.
sticks and ketchup.
Oh,
I did that
hello.
too, bro.
I never.
I couldn't
know
fuck
how-
with fish sticks and ketchup today, though.
Nah,
I
do
would
fish
probably
sticks.
throw up if I had that now, but as a kid, fish sticks and ketchup.
Yeah, why? What
Throw
was up
them in
with
the toaster
ketchup?
for like 20
So
minutes.
good.
whatever.
I love fish sticks.
It's like so mushy. No, that's good.
Fish sticks are great. I used to put balsamic vinegar on them.
What is it, cod?
Oh.
Yeah, that's like how they serve it.
Yeah,
like
we
it-
didn't have balsamic vinegar in my house, so
bro.
bro.
Ketchup, salt, and pepper.
No, I loved kids' food growing up, man. But it reminded me of the French toast sticks. I was like, dude.
Easy Mac. I used to make Easy Mac a lot.
What about Lunchables? I remember I used to think I was hot
Nah, those
shit
shit suck.
when I would bring the Lunchables in, and I had like it gave you like a little like candy bar, and then like the pizza. The pizza was gross looking
Yeah,
back.
fucking
like, it was
disgusting.
absolutely disgusting.
Cold fucking sauce
Yeah.
on like matzo bread.
I still love one of the simple staples, man. Frosted Flakes with a banana.
Oh yeah, that's great.
One of my all-time favorites.
Banana's so good in like most cereals,
Yeah, it
Oh,
really is.
like Rice Krispies.
What was your funny story?
The Gushers thing, dude. This one may be only funny to me, but
All right,
Whatever.
so let's not talk about
like
Let's just skip it then.
5-6 years ago, I was I was dating this girl, and we'd been hanging out like maybe like a week or two, whatever. And she came to the casino to come hang out, and it was like on her birthday and shit. She got wasted, and she had a pocketbook full of Gushers, and she was like drunk and tipping all the bartenders with Gushers.
That's
Oh my
amazing.
She was just like giving them bags of Gushers, and then like when the bill came, I guess she was like blacked out drunk and was just like, "What if I just give you a case of Gushers?" They're like, "No, that works as a tip, but you can't pay your bill with it." But her tip to everybody was Gushers. I thought it was fucking
That's
hilarious.
so
That's so funny. Yeah,
Rocket Fuel for Gushers.
Gushers are awesome. Wait, so we're not
Gushers
going to
were
talk
good.
about snacks. We're just going to talk about like foods. I'm
I
trying to
like
think of like one of the kids'
fruit
foods.
roll-ups.
Fruit roll-ups are banging, and
Those are
fruit by the
good.
foot.
No. What were the not fruit roll-ups? It was like the fucking that like piece of fuck. What was it?
Keep going. The piece of what?
It was like a fucking. It was like a square.
That's not the fruit. You're thinking fruit by the foot is the one where
Fruit
it's
by the foot.
was when it's rolled up.
Oh, fruit roll-ups is that?
is it? Yeah,
Okay.
fruit roll-ups is the square
That was a fruit roll.
Oh,
up.
all right.
where you could like pull like pieces out of it, like it had like kind of like
Yeah,
cut,
that was-
cutouts.
that was a
yeah.
fruit roll up.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fruit by the foot was the
roll.
roll of like gum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fruit,
Yeah.
whatever
All right,
the
never
fuck the
mind.
thing was.
Yo, just straight up fruit snacks are. I still
Fruit snacks,
freaking
I
eat them.
fuck with those heavy.
The shark ones with the blue and white.
Oh, when you have like
Welch's,
Yo,
bro.
Nick,
Yeah,
you
Welch's
ever
good.
have
you're talking about like
just-
Scooby Doo.
just
Yeah,
chopped
Scooby
meat,
Doo ones are good too.
like almost like a sloppy Joe, but just a chopped meat and like ketchup
Gushers?
mixed into it? You know,
Oh.
like no
Yeah.
sloppy Joe mix or anything like that.
Nah,
I do that.
I never fucked with that. It
probably-
sounds
probably
like a
delicious.
hamburger, like a hamburger.
Basically a hamburger.
Deconstructed
just, you know,
hamburger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
a sloppy burger. Call it the sloppy burger.
Yeah, we didn't even have buns. We couldn't afford buns.
No, I remember my mom making fucking hamburgers on white bread, dude.
Yeah.
That shit was hard, dude.
Dude, it just bleeds right
That
through.
shit was hard.
You just got a
bro.
handful of meat.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
Yo, you said
The meat turned brown and soggy. I mean, the
Yeah.
bread turned brown and soggy, bro.
Yeah, it just
the
like
pizza was,
deteriorates. You got a wad of meat in
you
your
ever
hand.
make your own pizza on white bread with like just tomato paste and
Yeah.
mozzarella cheese?
Yeah, no, I never did that,
I
dude.
used to do that on like those little bagels, like the
Thomas's?
Oh, the
Thomas's?
Thomas's bagels? Yeah.
and we would just
Nah,
make
couldn't
pizza
afford
bagels
those.
every time.
My cousin's
We had
grandfather,
white bread from 7-Eleven.
my cousin's grandfather would get like 2 dozen bagels, and like we'd have them for like breakfast on the weekend, and then anything else he had left over, he would just freeze. And I remember being like, "Yo, you're freezing bagels," and then like the next weekend we'd come over and just like take the bagels out of the freezer, microwave them, and then toast them, dude. I was like, "Yo, this is so smart."
yeah.
Like this shit was fucking banging.
Yo, yeah, my grandpa froze everything.
Yeah.
When my mom was working, my dad would make fucking hot dogs and just like baked beans, like together.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
good. That's good.
Yeah, now that I look at it, I'm like, what the fuck?
My dad used to chop up hot dogs and put them in mac and cheese when my mom was like, out for the night.
You ever put breadcrumbs in mac and cheese?
Delicious.
It's fucking.
I never
incredible.
did it as a kid, but as I got older and hit like delis up and shit that had mac and cheese.
Yeah,
like,
Oh,
that's when I
breadcrumbs in there.
started.
That's so good.
Yo, you know
Yeah.
what I saw the other day? Somebody, I think it was on Facebook or some shit. They they would cut hot dogs up into like little pieces, right? And then you take spaghetti and stick it through the hot dog, and then throw all that in boiling water, and then it would be like spaghetti and hot dogs. It's fucking disgusting.
That's
but I
so
just thought it was-
weird. That's so
I just thought it
weird.
was so cool. Like I'm like, that's a great idea. Like,
With like no sauce, just spaghetti and hot dogs, just hot dog flavored spaghetti.
well, no,
What's
like you
the
can put
point of
sauce
that?
on.
Oh, they
it.
put sauce on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But
If
I'm just saying, like, to cook it, like, you literally take a little sliver of hot dog, right? You cut it into, like, a bunch of little pieces, and then you take, like, like, I don't know, 5 to 10 pieces, like, strands of spaghetti, and you, like, skewer it, like, put it through the
So
thing.
it's like kebabs, spaghetti
Yeah,
kebabs.
but then it
it
gets-
boils,
Put
yeah,
one
it gets
hot
mushy.
dog, like, in the middle, and then, like, all the spaghetti is out, and then you throw it all in, and it just, like,
How do
That's
you
so
eat it?
together.
funny.
What?
How do you eat it?
With a
With
fork.
a fucking fork. What do you mean?
Like put it in a
Oh.
bowl and a fork. So why not just fucking
Put the hot
cook
dogs in
spaghetti
there and then put
cut the hot dog up and throw it
It's
in
one
the
less
spaghetti?
step.
dude, I
It's-
found it on fucking Facebook.
It's one less step. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That seems like
Glizzies.
one.
No,
No, it seems
'cause-
like a lot of extra steps just to eat fucking
Well, no, because
Spaghetti
then
and
hot
hot
dogs
dogs.
and spaghetti in a
Yeah.
bowl.
No, because
'cause
you're
what
you're cooking the hot dog and the spaghetti in one pot.
Twice at once.
And
So
what
you
can
could
do,
cook both of them in the same pot and just strain the water out.
Yeah, but what you can do is you can take your fork and get the hot dog, and now you have spaghetti with it.
Yeah.
Or you just twirl the fork.
Whatever, dude.
You're doing like a lot of extra just to eat hot dogs and spaghetti. in the
Luigi's
same
not
bowl.
I
on
never
board with this
fucking
idea.
had it. I just said I saw it on Facebook.
That's so funny.
Fucking glizzies. Dude, glizzies off
Yo,
the grill in
remember
the
that video
summertime.
last night?
That was
Glizzies?
amazing.
You
yeah.
want to know the best way to eat a hot dog though?
Throw it in the trash.
You cook bacon and
Yes.
then you fry your hot dog in the bacon
Oh,
crust.
yeah, great.
man. That's
Dude,
that's
great.
insane. It's probably
Bro,
so good.
It's so good. It's crazy how good it is. It's so unhealthy, but it's good.
Yo, I'm
I
gonna.
went to Insignia the other day. They had bacon.
Dude, bougie.
They
Damn.
they got like 3 or 4 strips of bacon just hanging up, and they take torches and just fucking
Dude, and it's
cook the
amazing,
thing.
right?
It was. I don't even like bacon.
How
and
the
it was
fuck do you not
fucking
like
incredible.
bacon?
Yeah.
I want to know how much.
bacon
I want to know
is
how much you spent on those 4 pieces of bacon.
It's a lot. It's probably like
$40.
30 bucks or some
$30
shit.
for 4 pieces.
I would think around there.
Yo, this ain't regular bacon, bro.
It's thick.
It was.
we
Oh no,
butane
it's
torch
like
this shit,
it's like
bro.
thick, it's like thick pieces
This is
of bacon.
cancerous bacon.
Oh, it's a Canadian bacon.
No, like
Dude,
thick
I think
slab
one.
bacon.
I think I got a
It's like pork belly almost.
yeah.
like
Pork
a
belly's
roll, like a sushi roll. It was
Mhm.
probably $50, I think.
What?
So I don't know how much the.
Dude,
Dude, they just charge you so much for everything.
Did
at
they
that
give you a
place.
hand job with it?
Of course.
I mean-
it's Insignia, dude.
Dude, I went there for dinner with like 14 or 15 of us total, and we split these like tomahawk steaks that were like a shitload of money, and they had like it was funny because so many of us got it that they ran out of like samurais because there's supposed to be like a samurai there with the samurai sword like cutting up for you, and then there's like a white guy. I'm like, this guy isn't a fucking real samurai, dude. Like, I'm fucking paying like $200 for this fucking steak. I want a legitimate samurai.
Do you think they actually have a legitimate?
A legitimate
Oh yeah,
ninja.
and
They should
back
if
on
they're
deck.
if they're charging that kind of money, they should have a legitimate samurai.
Since we were going down memory lane, you guys had any favorite TV shows growing up?
Rocket Power.
I love Rocket Power.
What
dude.
What about when like you
SpongeBob.
were in high school and you kind of like
Rocket Power.
when you got away from
What about
when-
as an adult? Rocket Power.
when you got away from the kid shows and you started watching like
I like Boy Meets World.
more adult shows?
Boy Meets World was good.
I was a big Jerry Springer guy back in the day.
Oh,
I
like
used
if
to love
like
it.
if you were
Cut
home
school.
if you're homesick
Dude, we
from
used to
school.
cut school just to watch Jerry Springer and Bob Ross. You ever watch
And
Bob
Bob
Ross?
Ross.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
That's how I used to take a nap, bro.
yeah, get like real high, watch Bob
He'd
Ross.
put me to sleep every time.
Oh, it's fucking great.
Yeah, I
A
used
little
to.
happy
I used to
streak.
love Springer, bro. I don't know what it was. It was all the dysfunction going on. It made me feel like,
And sometimes like you just see a titty pop out.
yes, yeah. You always waited for that.
Yeah,
Dude, a kid I went
that's
to
what
high
it was.
school
You
with.
just wanted to see a titty pop
Just
out.
a tit, dude.
We didn't have fucking Pornhub and shit on the
No.
on the computer.
No, you had the fuzzy porn, bro.
Oh yeah, the Spice Channel,
You hit
69.
Spice. Sometimes it'd go blue.
Dude, how good-
perfectly clear. Every now and then you'd actually get. Every now and then you'd actually get the sound too. I remember like one time I hit like God smiled on me. It was the perfect blue screen. Sound was working. I was like,
God
yo.
smiled
Yeah,
on me.
nobody's home. I was
Dude,
like,
sound always worked.
Yeah.
It always worked.
How awesome is it that they got Channel 69 for like the porn channel? Like,
That was
that's
the
just
best.
fucking
that's great.
genius marketing.
It was
Yeah.
the best.
And then a kid I went to high school with was actually on Jerry Springer.
My brother went to Jerry Springer
Did he?
to like watch.
This kid was like
I
one.
would have loved to do that.
This
Dude,
kid was
he's-
one of the people like that was like on there. Like,
That's hilarious.
His girl cheated on him with like a girl or something. So like the three of them are like on stage. And he's
My
like,
favorite
with
shit.
a girl?
My favorite
Yeah.
shit was like Maury, where like they would like do like the.
You were
phone-
not the father.
Yeah, but then it was just like.
The guy does like a backflip.
Yeah, he's like, I told you, and then like the girl's like, then who is it? Who is it? Like,
remember?
I love that shit, dude.
Remember when they would have like 50 or 100 guys like come on the show? They
Yeah, because
They would-
women just
You
would.
were not
Yeah.
the father. You were
Yeah.
not the father. Just
like
going
there was
down the
one. It was
line.
like 92 guys she tested, and like none of them were the
Yeah.
fathers.
She was like,
insane.
what the fuck?
She was like a reoccurring guest.
Yeah.
Dude, but the woman's sitting there like hysterical crying. The guy's doing backflips and like the sickest dance. He's like
Yeah.
breakdancing. It's
And you
so
see all the
fucking
guys
like-
in the crowd. They're like, yeah, dude, yeah, right, motherfucker.
And then like sometimes the women would run in the back. The
Yeah.
cameraman's fucking running
Yes.
after them.
Camera would
Yes.
follow them. That was so fun.
Yeah, man, that shit was so funny. It's fucking hilarious, dude. I look back at that shit. It's like I literally would like cut school
Just
to watch that
it,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. So funny. But then you got to think too, dude. Like these women, man, like for real, Like, you don't know who the
Right?
father is.
Like, how many people are you fucking that you don't know who the
At the
father
same
is?
time. At the same time.
Yeah, right.
Well, definitely in the same time period, dude. I mean, like,
Like you fucked 100 guys in a 9-month span.
yeah, when
Or
you
like
sit,
not
when you
even well, you're
Citibank
pregnant.
just taking all
Too
these
much.
deposits, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, apparently.
Call,
Cum
yeah.
dumpster.
Call a Citibank from that one, dude. Yeah, you know Kathy? Who's that? Citibank? Yeah, dude.
The cum dumpster.
She's taking me to Maury, bro.
What was that movie? Don't Be a Menace in South Central.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I got
The,
these cheeseburgers.
I'm not
who was
talking
the
about a
fucking-
10-yard.
Who was the one girl?
I haven't
He's
seen
like
that.
wrong hole fool. That one.
I haven't seen that movie in a long ass time.
That's like that same movie there. She's got like 12 kids. Like, what do you say when you see a nice man? Are you my daddy?
Yeah. Yeah, I always wondered too, man. Like these shows like Springer and Maury, like these were real people, right? This shit wasn't scripted.
Nah, a lot of it was.
You think it was scripted?
Yeah. I think the first couple probably weren't, and then they realized it was like a huge moneymaker, so they started,
Like scripted.
scripted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I used
I
to
feel like a
love-
lot of them definitely weren't though.
in the beginning for sure.
You know.
I used to love that shit though, man.
I'm trying to think. Like I don't even remember what shows I used
Then
to
like
watch.
Steve Wilco came out.
Who?
Steve, it was Jerry Springer's bodyguard.
Oh, the security guard. Yeah.
Yeah, then he had his own show, and then he would like talk shit to people, like, yo, show us some respect. That might be your baby mama. We don't know what the test is yet. Shit was hilarious, dude. Used to
I watched
love-
like MTV.
yeah, so did I. MTV was
TRL.
Cribs.
TRL, dude.
MTV Cribs.
Yeah, Singled Out, bro.
Singled out.
Yo, do they even have MTV anymore? Like,
They
is
have
it a thing?
MTV, but it's no more music videos. It's
No?
all shows, yeah.
Wow.
It was funny, too, man. I mean,
Do they even
Damn,
make
I was-
music videos?
I was born in like 1962, so I seen it all, bro. Seen it all, bro. They had like music videos all the time. Then it went to
1962.
TV shows, and then back to music videos, and now back to shows.
Yeah, I remember like VH1. You know, VH1 at night used to play like all the like newer music that wasn't super popular yet. You catch VH1 after like 11, 12 o'clock. And,
Yep,
like,
I remember that shit.
that's when it was awesome. And when MTV started doing like, you know, Real World, Real
I
Rules,
loved
and all
Real
that shit.
World.
Real World was the shit, but I remember being like, yo, this is MTV.
Yeah, where's
it's
the
not
music,
music
videos?
anymore.
Yeah, and then we'd be like, fuck this, I'll watch VH1.
I remember bouncing back and forth from VH1 to like get the new music and the shit that wasn't super popular, and then going to like Showtime and HBO because like after dark, bro. You
Oh
always-
yeah,
Skinemax,
real
baby.
sex,
you used to
real
get-
sex.
You used to get the tits, bro.
Yeah. So
That-
that's all you got was tits and like thrusting. Like you don't see any
No penetration.
any box.
No.
Bikini Car Wash, bro. I still remember that movie.
What was that?
It was
Bikini
like a-
Car Wash?
It's like a Skinemax movie, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So funny.
That was the name of the movie?
Bikini Car Wash. Dude, I remember I used to have my friends sleep over in my old house on Torrey Pine. We had a big living room, and we had, like, you know, the old school big TV that was like a fucking brick, you know, huge.
Yeah.
My friend Ryan started to chant, like, titties, 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 because I had all the premium cable channels. They're like, it's like 12:30 at night. They're like, dude, put it on, like Bikini Car Wash, the Skinemax shit. And my mom came out, and was like, are you fucking kidding me?
As you guys are chanting this in the house with her there, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I remember this is gonna be crazy. I remember the first time that like somebody got their hands on like a real porn from their parents, and it was like 5 of us, dude. And we popped,
You have a party and watch it. Yeah.
dude. But it turned into a circle jerk, and I had to get up and leave. Yeah, dude.
You
All of a
left?
sudden, like 2 other guys started fucking pulling it out, and I'm like, dude, what are we doing? It's like, yo, it's a porn. I'm like, it's not my type of party, dude. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Wait,
dude.
what was that sound?
Dude,
You would have stayed.
I did. I was probably, I don't know.
He
maybe
goes,
13,
I did.
14. My friend, the kid who lived around the block, this kid John, his uncle recorded like WrestleMania or something, but he left the porno on after for him.
Oh, this is VHS days.
VHS
huh?
days, yeah.
Damn.
So we put that on, and I don't know, it was probably like 3 or 4. I mean, we weren't like sitting next to. We had like a couple feet.
You're talking
between
about
them.
the porn with the girls with the hairy boxes too, dude.
No, these were shaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were shaved.
Nice.
On a VHS?
Yeah, it definitely couldn't
No
have
way.
been.
No way.
No, they were shaved.
They had the blowout.
Was it a DVD? They had the pointy
No, it was-
boobs. What was
no,
with
it
that?
was a
Like
fucking VHS.
VHS was still around in the
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And they had pointy boobs in like the 70s. What was that?
98, 99.
I guess it was the way the bras were shaped or something. The
I
women,
know.
they had like cone titties. I don't know.
Yeah, there was like 3 or 4 of us. We all jerked off on the couch.
So what,
Like,
together?
Somebody was
Sus!
Dude, we were fucking kids.
Sus.
D-Rock slides over.
Kids,
with Remy now.
kids can still be sus.
Oh,
You
yeah.
act like we haven't done that in fucking.
Were your dicks out or you were jerking off like
casino.
under your pants?
Wait.
The fuck are you talking about, bro? I don't know what you and Marcus do, but I've never been a part of that.
Wrong person, Luigi. Look,
He's like,
quiet.
he's like, maybe you weren't there.
He's thinking right now, dude.
Oh wait, it was Sam.
It was, yeah,
No, it was all of us. We
No,
never jerked
it
off
wasn't.
together, but we all had sex in the same room at the same time.
Yeah, that's not the same thing,
Yeah,
bro. We're talking
that's-
about fucking, hey,
There
let's
was
put on a
chicks
porn
there.
on our fucking lunch break
Yeah.
and jerk it together.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, there
never
were-
happened.
I know,
was
because I was
chicks
about
there.
to say, with all the girls that you have up at the bar, why you jerking off
Jerking off
together?
together with a bunch of dudes.
No, we're all. It was
We're all grown men.
It's all the same fucking thing.
No,
we
it's
just
not.
didn't have fucking girls at 13
Yeah, so
years
that's
old.
what makes it
It's just my
gay.
hand instead of a vagina. You know.
Yeah, that's what makes it completely different, Luigi.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
It's like the same thing.
I'm gonna
No,
go to
because
the
at least you
bathroom
could,
and have
at
sex
least you
with
could like
myself.
look over and like see a different girl. I mean, it's definitely different. Like if you're watching a porn, and you look over, you just see your boy
Well,
roughing the suspect. You're like, this is weird, dude.
You're not watching your fucking boy jerk off. You're watching the porn.
I know, but you're not. You're just locked in on the porn. You don't ever. Your eyes don't even like roll back. Like, oh, this
No.
feels
Yeah,
good.
you never at the urinal in the public bathroom, dude, and just like happen to look over and look down.
I just stare. I just
You ever
stare.
just been at the
Dude,
urinal,
I've
happen to
never-
look over and then start jerking off? Like, hey, the dicks are out. Fucking.
Have you not had like a big like sex? Have you not had group sex with another guy involved?
No, I haven't.
No.
We're not
Luigi,
living. I know,
you-
Luigi. We're
you're-
not living, dude.
You're
it's
thinking
not
about.
like you're watching. It's not like you're. If you're fucking the same girl or fucking a couple girls with your buddy, you're not watching his dick. Like you're
Luigi,
just-
your sexual
what are you doing?
experiences are not as normal as you think. Like, it's not like a shared experience like losing a sock in the dryer. Not everybody.
Yeah.
you guys, what kind of
You guys are
boring
lame.
shit you guys into?
You guys are lames.
Do you do anything more than just fucking missionary? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I definitely don't fuck girls with dudes. I'm sorry.
It's not like you're watching the other. Like I'm not gonna sit there and stare at your dick while we're all fucking a girl. Like
Who said you did?
it just. That's what Terrence is asking. He's like, you don't look over. Like no, you don't.
Then
Well-
what's the point of if you're not going to look over? Then what's the point of being in the room having sex at the same time?
You know what they call that? They call that the devil's threesome, bro.
No, that's 2 dudes and 1 girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
that's what he's saying.
Oh, he's talking about like a bunch of like 8 people and there's like 4 guys, 4 girls, and they're all fucking each other separately. Do you swap up, switch?
Not my scene, bro.
Your turn.
Definitely not my. Depends on where you are.
Are you like, yo, I want last?
You're all in the same room.
I want last. I want it to be lubed up with fucking scrambled egg
No,
jizz.
you're all fucking on the same bed. You're just
On the same bed.
Holy
it's
shit,
just,
dude.
You know, you switch.
Yeah, I've seen this
But you
stuff.
don't ever,
I've seen
like,
this stuff
grab
in
the guy
movies.
and you don't
I
ever
never
fucking-
did this in real life, bro. Definitely not.
You haven't lived yet. Let's go to Vegas.
I don't know, man. If I went to Vegas, I definitely would not be having sex with a woman with a bunch of dudes in the room.
You've
I would definitely
have you
be
ever
having
had
sex with
someone
a
watch
dude.
you have sex and
No.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, I'm not.
Really?
Yeah,
the
no.
fuck is wrong with you guys?
I
I
don't
think
know.
the question might be asked to the person talking to the microphone.
That's totally normal. What I do.
Because you got 4 guys here that really haven't lived the same way you've lived. So
Yeah, dude. Like I've definitely had people watch me have sex, but it's not like I set out to do that.
Like
Yeah,
in the
you know
middle
what
of
I
a
mean?
party, like there's
Yeah,
like those
like,
pornos when
at
like
the
they're just
casino,
fucking in the middle
dude.
of a party,
You know, like you bring a girl back downstairs to the room, you fucking people walk in, it happens. Like, you know,
and you just keep
that's
going. You're not
different.
like, yo.
That's happened to all of us, I feel like. But
Yeah.
like not where like, oh yeah, the guy sits down or he starts
I'm just
doing
gonna be
his
over
thing.
here. You guys do your thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's not. I've never had a situation like that, or I've never been at a bar with my boys and we meet 3 girls and we all go back and fuck them all at the same time.
No.
That's not. No.
Don't mind me. I'm just on my phone. You guys do your own thing.
I'm just
Just pretend I'm not here.
Yeah.
I'm just
gonna
searching.
be
I'm
a-
just searching generators.
I'm
dude.
just
Don't worry.
I'm just the director. Hey. You guys been fucking a doggy style for a while. Let's switch this up.
Switch it over. Look back. Look back at him. Look back at him. Good.
Move
No,
your
other way.
hand.
Other shoulder.
Move your hand.
Do you remember the You were in that chat, the no man, whatever the fuck it was. The one time that orgy that I had in Vegas, they filmed it, and They stopped it. There's one part where I'm like the girl's sitting on the chair, like I'm sitting on the chair, the girl's sitting on the armrest, and I'm like fingering her from behind, and you could tell I stick my thumb in her ass, and you could tell the exact moment because her face just the way her face turned, and they made a meme, like Omar made a meme out of it.
Oh my god,
That's so funny. When I was in high school, my one of my friends, his older brother, he like, I don't know where exactly he was. I think he was away at school. That's what it was. And so it's a video, right, of like his brother's friend sent this to him, right? So it's a video of his brother, and so he walks in the dorm room, right, and you just see him like pounding this girl from the back, right? And then and I'm like, dude, why are you showing me this, right? And he's like, no, it gets better, it gets better. So then he he's like videoing it, and he comes around to the side, right? And he's making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on the back.
That's so fucking good. It's so good.
he's making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, by the way, that's another
On the
kid's
girl's
food that
back.
I love. I still eat it to this day. To this day, PB&J.
How the fuck? How did he get the jar of peanut butter, the jam?
Dude, there's
the
two
bread?
pieces of bread on her back, and he's holding the jar of peanut butter, and he's just going to town.
Are
Just
you
fucking her.
serious?
I swear to
That's
God.
How do you even
amazing.
set that up, dude? How do you tell the girl, yo, hold on 1 second? You go to the pantry, dude. You
They
grab,
crawl over. She's still on all fours. Dick's still in her, and you just
yeah, you're like, yo,
crawl
move
forwards.
over there for a second. I'm getting hungry. Dude, that is hilarious.
I wonder if he
bro.
gave her a
It's
bite,
so
like
funny.
reached down and like gave her a bite.
Yeah, like reach around.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. Take a bite of that. She's
Need
chewing. She's like
energy.
looking back. She's like, yeah, that's good.
What's that on my back? Is it jelly or cum?
Dude, that's hilarious, man.
so funny.
I've never heard that
So,
story
because I'm
before.
like, why are you fucking showing me this, dude? I'm like, I
Like,
don't
this
wanna
is
see your
weird, yeah.
brother's fucking.
That is
He's
hilarious.
like, no, it gets better, it gets better.
And what was in that dude's mind is like have sex and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I don't know, probably to make a great video.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
And
think
he
it was all
succeeded.
premeditated?
Yeah, it had to be. Unless he just got hungry mid.
I mean, cause like, yo, you can't do like a physical activity like fucking and have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like you're already getting dehydrated, bro. You're already working out, and then you just like chomp down on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, man. Like
You need one of those hats that holds like the two
beer
cans. So you got like a straw to keep you
when
hydrated.
it's milk, it's
Yeah,
milk
yeah.
instead.
You got two Lalos on each side.
Dude, Luigi needs that.
There's a funny story that you probably remember. This is years ago. I was downstairs when we still had the flop room, and
The what room?
The
we used to
flop
we call it the flop room. It was like the room next to the bouncer room. We
Okay.
still
You
like,
just
we get
flop the
people
cocks
flopping.
out?
Yeah. So I was. It was like the end of our Sundays after the casino. Like we catch like normally like the 7 or 8 o'clock ferry or whatever. But I was preoccupied, and Sam comes busting in the room and just sees my ass up in the air, just getting some work, and he's like, "Bro, you're gonna miss the ferry. Let's go." And I'm like, "I'm busy." And he's like, he just comes in, grabs his stuff, like puts his like starts packing up all the shit, walks out. I'm undeterred. I don't stop. Then Luigi comes in. He's like, "Dude, you coming? The ferry's leaving." I'm like, "Can you guys leave me the fuck alone?" He walks out. Then like fucking, I think Macus came in, and at one point they all opened the door. They're like, "We're leaving. We're going to the ferry. Like, you're gonna miss the ferry." I'm like, "Fuck off!" Like,
I'll get the next one.
and then they texted me from the ferry.
Like you missed.
Oh, and
you
you were
missed
still
the
the
ferry.
flop. You were still the flop.
I do remember. Yeah, because we're like, all right, we'll give him like 5 more minutes. All right, we'll give him 5 more minutes. Because we all needed to get our shit out of that room, too, at this point. And we're like, all right, fuck this. We're just going in. Like, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not whistling the ferry for this.
That's hilarious.
You've
dude.
never
No.
you've never been fucking, right? And you're just even if whatever, not even make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or like, but you're just like, yo, you stay here, don't move. I'm gonna go do something. Stay here, like you're not allowed to move. You've never done anything like that
Who am I talking to?
to the girl.
Of course.
Okay, so why is it so weird that the dude was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Because it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, bro.
He's not saying he thinks it's funny. He's just
Yeah.
like he
it's
just
hilarious.
figured it had to be like premeditated because like the camera, the
Yeah.
knife, the spoon, the bread, the
Yeah.
peanut butter, and the jelly. Like
Yeah.
it was definitely a plan.
It's hilarious. It's really good.
Unless his brother just walked in with the video camera rolling because he was trying to get his brother fucking and then just found that gold.
Yeah, he did find that gold.
That's pretty cool. The girl was like willing to be videotaped while that was happening.
Yeah. All right, so I got a question of the day.
All right. What do we got?
Oh.
Who's it coming from?
I don't have a get your weight up, not your hate up this week.
It's okay.
So I mean, D-Rock kind of touched on it a little bit, but that's all right.
Yeah, he did a good job.
All right, so the question of the day You boys listening? Question of the day. Your girlfriend breaks up with you.
Sad.
Yeah. You're like really feeling this chick. Damn. Just 2 weeks after she dumps your ass, she gets into porn. Are you watching the porn?
Oh.
Or are you not watching the porn?
I feel like I would have to watch it.
Now you love this girl. You were feeling her, dude.
Yeah, I'd have to watch it.
I feel like I'd have to watch
Really?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
Yeah, me neither.
You would.
No.
Yeah,
That's the most. That's the most normal. That's the most normal thing you said. That is the most
out of
normal.
all fucking people would not watch that.
Remy grabs the mic, dude. His eyes are.
What?
Nah, I don't think I would.
Stop, dude. Nah, I don't think I would.
Not even out of like curiosity. 'cause, like,
No,
you're thinking
dude.
about
And
her.
we're talking about like.
If the girl I like really love, nah, I'm not gonna.
And listen. Here's the twister, though. The porn that she's doing is not just like regular like porn either. It's not just.
It's pee-pee
mission-
stuff.
It's
Pee-pee
not just
stuff.
missionary.
It's poopy stuff.
I mean, let's face it. If it's a girl I'm really in love with, she ain't just doing this.
Yeah. So this girl was just a regular chick in bed with you, but then she does porn, and you find out it's like some like.
It's like the one when the girl's getting carried by like 8 guys. Like
No,
following
like
her.
she's like getting
I would
choked. She's like
watch
super
it,
freaky.
and then I would have to text her and be like, "What the fuck? Where was that?"
Yeah, where
wait,
was
wait.
that?
I got a question for. What do you mean choked is super freaky?
Well, like I said before, dude, a lot of people's sex lives aren't as different or not like yours, I should say. So we're talking like a girl who's just regular in bed. She does all the positions except for the choking,
And the hair
the
pulling.
gagging, puking on herself,
Yeah.
getting dragged on the floor.
Thrown up on your nuts.
Dude, I just bought a coin purse, like a leather coin purse.
That's a
just so
funny
I could
name for a
smack 'em
vagina,
on
by the way.
fucking smack their
Nice,
ass. Oh, it's
nice.
great.
So what are you doing, D-Rock? Are you gonna watch the porns out of curiosity?
You're
You
saying
gonna-
this is like a girl I was really like loved, like
yeah, you were really feeling her,
I'm
but
not
she
watching.
dumped
never,
you.
never.
no, I'm not watching.
You don't
I
think?
wouldn't. I
couldn't
don't-
either.
There would be a part of me, of course, that would be curious. I'm sure,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't watch it. That
I don't
would
know if
be
I'd
fucking.
I don't know if
I
I'd
wouldn't
see
even
it
want
through.
to see her with another dude, like just knowing that she was dating somebody.
Yeah.
would be,
Yeah.
like shitty enough. Then like go fucking be like, and then you see like fucking 4 million views on it and shit. No.
I might not right away, but I feel like over time, just knowing that that's there, like years from
Yeah.
now, like say I get over it, like out of curiosity, that's something I feel like I
Yeah.
would just have to like look at. Maybe not watch it through, but just like see it and be like,
Would you jerk
Oh,
off to it?
I'm not saying that the curiosity wouldn't be there, but I don't think I'd be able to bring myself.
no, but
to
be
do
like,
it.
neither.
fuck, like,
But I'm sure all you guys would fucking send it to me constantly. Like,
yeah, no, be like, oh, she did me a favor, like it's good, I didn't like end up.
We all
like,
titled the
staying with
video,
this
yo,
one.
check out this submission, check out this knockout.
spoofing it to me every day.
You motherfuckers.
Yo, look at this article about taking the vaccine, dude.
Put different, just put different thumbnails on it.
Yeah, just to cover it up.
No, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd be able to watch it. And like you're right, Terrence. It's like you got done a favor. I feel that way about one of my exes. That bitch did me a favor.
Yeah.
Straight at the time, it was like
She tickle your butthole.
no. Actually, it's like one of my exes. Whatever. I'll tell the story. My ex used to relentlessly accuse me of cheating on her, and I never did. I've never cheated on anybody I've been with, and that bitch turned around and cheated on me. And now I'm like, yo, that bitch did me a favor. Like legitimately did me a favor. If things didn't go that way, might have been stuck in that loop. But instead, it was like nail in the coffin, done, and
See ya.
like it's not something I would ever look at ever again. You know what I'm saying? Where like, sometimes people go in those cycles, like you break up, make up, break up, make up. Like ain't no making up from that.
No.
And ultimately did me a favor.
Yeah.
I don't know if porn's doing me a favor, but I mean, cheat on you, it's kind of close.
Yeah. And then
Just
and
not
then
filmed.
and then to find out that like everything that she's doing in these videos was nothing she did with you.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Then that would I'd just be angry.
That
Yes,
would,
I'm saying.
That would sting.
Cunt.
Yeah.
I would be depressed after that.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you tell me?
And to put a little twist to it too, this is based on a true story.
What
Oh,
if?
really?
How about this though? How about like you date some chick and then she turns out she's a lesbian after that? Like, how does that make you feel?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Makes me feel gay.
Yeah, you're gonna feel like you.
Because that's definitely happened.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Or like
To you?
on that
Yes.
good luck Chuck shit.
Seriously?
Like you date somebody and
Oh,
then the next
I was like-
girl, the next guy she's with, she just marries. Like
Yeah, that sucks too.
that's a rough one.
That sucks. Yeah, I don't know. That would. I don't know if I could ever watch the videos. The porn.
I wouldn't be able to. No way.
I don't think I would at first, but like Terrence said, I would just be, it'd be burning.
I feel like eventually the curiosity
It
would get
might be
would get the
burning
best
for
of
a
me.
different reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, heartburn, dude. Yeah, fuck
Dick
that.
burn, bro.
He's talking dick burn. He's talking like STDs.
Yeah, I would never put that on. It would fucking infuriate me. I'd be so pissed.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. Yo, so we've been talking about the metaverse, right? Is that how you say it?
Metaverse, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Crazy.
Isn't it nuts?
Just sounds like Black Mirror, and there is an episode of Black Mirror that's like that parallels that. But like, I just don't really understand it. Like, I was asking people about it. Is
Yo,
it?
pull up that Instagram post and read the whole thing.
Oh, this is the one you showed me the other night.
But did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever play Nintendo Wii? Like, you make like a character, and then
Switch?
Yeah.
all the characters are kind of like in there together. I feel like that's what it is, but I guess it's gonna look more realistic.
Yeah,
But, like
of course.
people are just gonna be laying there and like, oh, I guess in the
I
metaverse.
mean, like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I'm gonna be a hooker.
And I well, that was that episode of Black Mirror that we just
I'm gonna
watched.
be a hooker.
Did you watch that one with us when we were just a dude?
yeah,
fishing?
Woodstock. At Woodstock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a fisher, you sick fucks. What do you mean?
No, it's crazy though, man.
You're
Because
gonna be
like,
a hooker, dirty hooker.
Yeah, hook and fish, left and right.
ooh, nice, like what you did there. Yeah, it's just crazy because like, it's where it's going with the Oculus goggles or whatever those things are. It's like
I don't think I will personally will never like adopt that shit.
I don't think it's going to be in our lifetime that we're going to be able to. We're too stuck in our ways. Like you're too grounded with going hunting and fishing and being outdoors.
You want to do fake hunting and fake fishing,
Right?
and-
Like why would I do that?
Exactly. I think D-Rock and I were talking about this, and we were saying like
I might buy some fucking
like
fake
2
land.
generations from now, it's where it's probably going to hit really hard. Like my son's 16 years old, so like his kids,
Well,
no, but
no?
his wait, no, I'm sorry, yeah, his
Yeah,
kids,
that'd be 2
yes,
generations
yeah,
from
my
now.
bad.
I
like
feel
what
like
we were
your
saying
son-
is
No, he's
this is what we
16.
said. No. This is what we were saying. I was saying I think because I said my nephew and your son will be
Like
like,
the-
how our generation was, how we
into technology.
integrated the technology. We were old enough to remember what life was beforehand, but
Yep.
young enough to be able to integrate it into our lives where we're not lost. We're like the generation that's just a little bit older than us hasn't really been able to fully integrate with it. You know, they all got on Facebook and posted 17,000 photo albums and shit like this. Like you're using it wrong.
Yeah,
I think your son, my nephew, they'll probably integrate it.
into
And
their
then
lives.
the generation after them,
it will be their life.
It will be. They
be-
never knew any other way.
Right. I know, and that's crazy to think that way, right? Like they would never know about just like regular
Real life?
Yeah. Is that nuts?
So insane.
Dude, so about
I can't-
7 years ago, you guys all know Cripple Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his kids were still young at the time. They were like, I think 4 and 6 or something like that. And he has a server in his house, and he put all the kids' cartoons and shit on there. He set up a separate computer monitor and pulled all the artwork from IMDb so the kids could wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I want to watch this cartoon. And they would recognize, the picture and click that cartoon to play it. And he was telling me about this. He spent like weeks doing this, and he was so psyched to have it done for his kids. And he showed it to them. They loved it. And then the next morning, his kids come upstairs and wake him up. They're like, Dad, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. He's like, what the fuck? What do you mean it doesn't work? He's like, it fucking works. So they go downstairs, and he's like, show me. And they're going up to the computer screen, and they're touching it. Dad, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because it was an old monitor.
Oh,
and it
with
wasn't
the
touch
mouse.
screen. They didn't know how to use the mouse. All they
Damn.
knew was to touch it like an iPad.
Holy
And he was
shit.
like, holy shit. These kids don't even know what this is. I had to show them like, no, not everything's touch.
Wait till they see a floppy disk.
But I mean, that was only 7-8 years ago.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
You know? Those little kids, it doesn't work because I can't touch it.
Yeah.
That's all they know.
Yeah, like the metaverse, dude, it's like it reminds me of the Matrix.
It is.
Right? Where like the rest of the world I feel like is gonna get like dark dungy and like ran down, and then people are gonna go to this virtual world where it's like clean and like where you wanna be, you know?
I mean, if you think about it, and this just occurred to me, like the way things are in society right now, it's like everybody normalize this, normalize that. And you could be any given day, any person in like how society's moving should be given the leeway to kind of be whatever they feel they should be at that moment. Like, I want to be a boy today, or I want to be a cucumber. Like, whatever whim you have.
I would definitely be a cucumber for a dad.
On the internet, you can be anything you want.
Yeah, in this
Right? And
metaverse
especially
you can.
if you can create this avatar. Like today, I'm this. Tomorrow,
Well,
I'm
it's
that.
like we were talking about someone, remember, who their Instagram personality doesn't match who they are in person.
Right.
You know,
But you can
completely different.
But now you could do this to great detail.
But
yeah,
yeah,
and
exactly.
to extreme degrees.
Yeah.
right? I can instantly alter whatever my mind's image of myself is that day and be it in real life. And it's like, well, if you could do that and it feels real, why would you ever want to go back to normal life where you're stuck in what you are?
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to fuck in the metaverse?
Yeah.
But it's
I'm
like
serious.
No orgies, though.
Serious question.
No orgies in the metaverse.
That'd be a good way to ease into a real life orgy. Like, do it in the metaverse first and see how you do.
Yeah, but you're not gonna feel anything. Like,
No, you are.
No, I don't know.
No, you are.
That's the whole point behind this is that, like,
It's real.
supposed to, like,
But
a
how
dream,
would you
a dream
how
isn't
would you
real
feel the the
because your brain
sensation?
thinks it's real. Like, you ever have wet dreams are
Maybe
real?
that- maybe
People
you- maybe you
orgasm
have,
and
like, a
come in their dreams. It's
Did
not
you
actually
guys?
happening.
Did you guys ever see that like experiment where like the people would have all these like people come in, they put their hands on a table and then they like put a mirror or block their real arm, but then put a fake arm down, and then they would like touch the real arm, and then as they were touching the fake arm, they touched the other real arm that was next to it, and then
it tricks your brain.
and then it eventually tricks the brain to think that the fake hand is theirs, and then they would like slam it with a hammer, and the guy would scream in pain. You guys ever seen this? I'll pull this up after the podcast.
That
You ever
sounds,
see
that sounds
Demolition Man?
wild.
You ever see
Yes.
the movie Demolition Man where
Yeah.
they put the fucking thing on and that's how they fucked?
Yep.
Like, your brain makes it real.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's never gonna feel the same as actually fucking somebody.
I don't know. dude.
Unless they have some kind of like sex doll or something that you're like
Not even
Yeah.
that,
going
like,
off on.
Dude,
I've
the
never
tech-
had sex with a sex doll, but I'm
Listen,
pretty sure it's not the same.
Eventually,
No, I don't
they
think
will
it'd be the
figure
same.
out how to make virtual reality look indistinguishable from real life, and it will feel real because your brain will not be able to tell the difference.
Right.
That's wild.
Yeah,
to
but
think
look
about.
at Demolition Man, how they had that, and then he actually had sex with her, and she was like, "Wow, this is what I was really missing." You know?
Yeah, well, that was a movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But
Yeah,
I
well,
think
that-
it's just, I think it's just crazy how like you can go and buy real estate right now in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Like completely fake.
Yep.
Like
Dude, we should buy
That's
stock.
mind
We should buy
blowing.
stock.
That's
in
what
the
I'm
metaverse.
saying. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Well, that's what NFTs are.
Yeah. And like right now,
Essentially.
like it seems so like bizarre to us, but like, yeah, like I agree. Like, how are they going to do it? How are they going to make it feel real? How are they going to make it worth spending time in this virtual like world?
Yeah.
They're going to have to.
well
They're going to make it. They're definitely going to be able to make it where it feels like in the Black Mirror episode. I think we've talked about this before, where the guys are gamers. The one buddy buys his friend like a gaming console. He hooks this thing up to his temples, and then he's in the game.
Yeah, they start fighting. They feel
they
it.
fight it. You see the guy sitting on his couch with his eyes closed, and like he's moving because he's getting hit. And then they wind up fucking in the game.
Him and the friend.
Yeah,
and then they
but the
both-
guy's a girl in the game,
Yeah, so it's a guy and a girl that are fucking in
so
the game.
it's weird.
But they both said it
sus.
was the best sex that they ever had. The guy who was a girl in the game was just like, yo, it feels crazy.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, how are they going to do it? I have no idea.
Wait, so you could get to feel how it feels for a girl to have sex?
That's what they were saying in the game, yeah. So,
Terrence, are you inviting somebody in again?
yeah. No, just leave him out. Leave him out, dude.
Dude,
they're not open.
But, yeah, it's crazy. And then, like, okay, D-Rock, I'm sorry.
Sorry. The technology is going to advance to a point where that is going to be indistinguishable from reality. I mean, dude, we're all old enough to remember Pong or PlayStation 1.
Oh yeah.
You look at PlayStation 1 now, it's dog shit compared to what we have now. So they're going to start rolling this stuff out, and it's going to improve and improve, and as technology gets better and better, it's going to be indistinguishable from real life. And your brain is what tells you what these sensations are, man. Like, Luigi, I know you've definitely had a fucking wet dream, right? You felt it in the dream. Like, people, it's a real thing.
That's a really good argument, Dave.
People do, though.
It's a good
People have,
argument.
Like, you
that's
get the
why they're called
feeling
wet
of
dreams.
falling and
People
shit, but,
come.
like-
No, people have dreams where they have sex in their dreams and they come. They orgasm from it because at that moment, your brain is telling you that is real.
Yeah.
I get that, but it's not gonna feel.
I know,
as
but
no,
good
it
as-
is.
I know, but if
That's
you
the
have a
thing.
dream, and
That's why you
that's
came
never
and-
happened to you. You never know that in your dreams.
No,
Well, it can happen.
pissed in my bed, but never nutted in my.
And not only will your brain make it real, where it'll be indistinguishable, but I'm sure they'll have like they already have it now. They have this stuff what's called haptics technology, where like
Pocket pussy.
well,
Oh.
something like that. But they have these like sensors. You could put on a glove, and it's a sensor, and you could feel all the reactions that you're making. It's hooked up to the game, so I'm sure there'll be
crazy.
something like that as well. And again, at some point, it will get so good that it's indistinguishable from reality, and your brain won't know the difference, and it will feel real.
So how are they gonna get people food and all that shit?
Like
You
the
know what I mean?
Matrix,
If-
dog.
If everyone's fucking living in this
You
world,
just hooked up the tubes.
you're not going to need food. It's a virtual.
Yeah.
Not really. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting.
Hook you up to like an IV or something, so you have like enough nutrition.
Yeah.
I mean, people are going to come in and out of it. What they're saying, this is going to replace life,
Yeah.
or like that's what
Yeah.
you guys are worried about, or
Yeah.
that's what they're marketing it as.
Well, that's what eventually it's going to be. It's
Just because you think people are going to be
it's
so
gonna be
into
so-
the fake world than they are to the real world.
Well, it's going to be so perfect, and you can be whoever, whatever you want to be. That why, like D-Rock said, why would you want to come back?
come back to
real
like
life?
where you're actually
Like think of it
normal.
this way, right? If you're you're depressed, right? You have all these problems. You have no money. You have no job, right? Like being homeless, right? But if you have enough money to buy an Oculus, you spend your last, whatever it is, $500 on an Oculus. Now you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
So why would you be quote unquote homeless in real life when you can just be
The man in
The man
I mean,
in
look at that
Metaverse.
scene in The
Life.
Matrix, where the first Matrix, where that dude betrays them and he meets up with the agent and he's like, I know this steak isn't real, but my brain's telling me it is. And it's the best tasting thing ever. He's like, I want to come back. He's like, but I want to be somebody important, rich. Like, because the real world was this dingy, shitty world.
Yep.
And he could go into the Matrix, even though it's fake. He won't be able to know the difference, and he'll live this great life.
Yeah.
And when it, at first people will be going in and out, but eventually it may become the standard where, like you said, they'll have you'll be hooked into something, like you'll get some IV, some Soylent Green bullshit, and it'll feed your physical body.
What a
you never
throwback
come out of-
reference. Soylent Green.
And I also think too, like what you said, like there's a lot of people in this world that are unhappy, kids and adults. The kid who's getting bullied at school, the kid who wants to be a better athlete, somebody who has like an issue with their identity, and it's like, why would they ever want to come back to the world where they got to face that shit? Eventually, they're just going to be so content in this fucking metaverse where they're not going to want to.
And nobody will ever be able to tell you that you're not the thing that you think you are.
right, because you can be it.
Right.
right.
Yeah,
Now how, like, I don't know. Never mind.
it's crazy. It's crazy to
Mind
think
blown.
about, dude.
It is.
Definitely.
And the advances in technology, dude, are crazy.
Yeah,
they're,
look at-
they're compounding. They're
Yeah.
not just
Yeah.
like getting better. They're fucking doubling, tripling every year.
It's exponential. So there's a thing called Moore's law, and it is applying to the rate of technology, and how quickly it improves. I don't want to bungle it, so hold on. Let me get the actual definition or term of Moore's law, so I don't bungle it. But it'll put a lot of like what we're saying into perspective.
Look at all of us right now on your little metaverses.
I'm trying to find that post
I was
that you
actually
said
trying.
you
I
wanted
was
to
actually
read.
trying to see what bungalow means.
Bungled. He said bungled.
Bungle, like
Bungled, like
Like
fumble,
boggle,
like drop
fuck
the
it up,
ball,
yeah.
like not say
Bungle,
it,
fumble.
not say it the proper way. I'm trying to find that fucking post Ram about the metaverse.
What
the
post?
post that you read the other day.
Oh, I had it. I was just waiting to read it.
Oh, you got it? You can read it while he's working on that.
Yeah.
I'm not reading the whole thing.
No, read
I'll
it.
read it. You want me to read it?
Read it. Do it.
so.
Do
Moore's
it.
law.
Do it.
Do it.
This is like super geeky, but it's the observation that the number of transistors in a dense integrated circuit doubles every 2 years. So Moore's
Damn.
law is an observation and projection of a historical trend rather than laws of physics, but its empirical relationship linked to gains from experience and production. So they apply this to guide like long-term research and advancements in digital electronics. And so like the reduction in the quality of adjusted microprocessor prices, increase in memory capacity. So it's like basically it doubles. Whatever. So say you had a transistor that had 2, the next iteration is going to be
doubles.
4, and it keeps
Yep.
doubling. And the size scales down, but the memory capacity and shit gets bigger and bigger. So this is like,
Think about like iPods and iPhones.
Yeah.
yeah. So it's
Yeah,
going to constantly be advancing. So now like this phone is going to end up being a chip that big that implants in your body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
It's insane.
and then
I'll never put shit in my body.
once like they achieve AI too, like once you get an AI that starts learning, and then it's doubling its rate of intelligence constantly, it's learning at a pace faster than any human could keep up with, then those AIs can create another AI machine.
Yeah.
And another one, and they're all learning at this rate of Moore's law.
Right.
Eventually,
We're gonna be fucking
Extinct.
out.
Yeah. Okay, read that, Terrence.
All right, so this is by a guy named like Sean Puri.
Yeah, this is just a theory too.
what is this?
This is his theory. It's a tweet about his thoughts on the metaverse.
Okay.
It says, hot take, everyone is wrong about the metaverse. Here's my 3-part theory. Part 1. Everyone is wrong. Most people think the metaverse is a virtual place like in the movie Ready Player One, a virtual world like Minecraft, Roblox, or like Zuck showed in the Facebook demo yesterday. But what if it's not a place? If it's not a place, it's a time. A time? Yes, a moment in time. You know, in artificial intelligence, there's an idea of the singularity. It's a moment in time where AI becomes smarter than humans, the moment when artificial intelligence is greater than human intelligence. The metaverse is a moment in time where our digital life is worth more to us than our physical life, which is like what Rem was just saying.
Yeah.
This is not an overnight change or an invention by some Steve Jobs type. It's a gradual change that's been happening for 20 years.
Yeah, this is the crazy part.
Every important part of life is going digital. Work, from factories to laptops, boardrooms to Zooms. Like, this is like what's already going on right now. Friends, from neighbors to followers. Where do you find like-minded people? Twitter, Reddit, etc. Games. More kids play Fortnite than basketball and football combined. Identity. Filters are the new makeup. Stories are your personal billboard to broadcast who you are. What matters more? What you look like in real life or what you look like on Instagram? The pic on the left is what they see, so it's what matters. So it's just 2 pictures of a woman, like one where she looks like great on Instagram and then one how she looks in real life. It says everything goes digital. Your friends, your job, your identity. And now with crypto, your assets are online too. Bored apes are the new Rolex. Fortnite skins are the new skinny jeans. If everyone hangs out online all the time, then your flexes need to be digital. So if you play this forward another 10, 20 years, we will cross into the metaverse. The moment in time where digital matters more to us than physical. Our attention used to be 99% on our physical environment. TVs dropped that to 85%. Computers down to 70%. Phones, 50%. Our attention has been sucked from physical to digital, and where attention goes, energy flows. If 50% of our attention is on our digital screen, then 50% of our energy will go to our digital life. Today, it takes some effort to take your phone out of your pocket and look at it. Soon, some company will make smart glasses that sit in front of your eyes all day. We will go from 50% attention on screens to 90+%. That's the moment in time where the metaverse starts, because at that moment, our virtual life will become more important to us than our real life.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That's
dude.
crazy.
Wild.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you look at it like that too, about like Instagram followers, friends, school, work and shit. Like, it's true, man. They're gradually getting us ready for the shit.
Yeah, I mean, we all pretty much just said that in the lead up to that conversation. That guy was more concise about it, but we pointed to every part of that.
Yeah,
on our own.
That's wild to think about. That like 50% of your life is like on your phone.
Yeah,
Spent
I would say
your
more.
Phone, like, I hate it.
I got to be honest though, with work, man, I don't take my phone out of the work truck. So like during the day, I'm not really on it.
Yeah.
And then like when I come here to hang out with everybody, like I'll get on it occasionally. But like I see some people here, dude, who are like on it all the time. But you know, it's just who they are. You know?
I was just dicking around on my phone while Terrence was reading that. I just found something hilarious, and it's a real shift, but
Let's hear it,
I feel
let's
like
hear
it's
it.
worth mentioning.
Shifts are welcome.
Very flexible Joe Rogan bragged I would suck my own dick, and Twitter had a field day. So he was talking about being flexible on one of his podcasts and saying that if he wanted to, he could suck his own dick.
Who's this?
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan said that? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So he said, I'm very flexible. I spread my legs apart and go head between the legs. If I want to, I could suck my own dick. I'm super flexible. I've never done it, but I've put it around my face just to know. And then Ari Shafir said, what are you doing here then? And he goes, you still have a dick in your mouth. You can't enjoy it.
Dude.
And Twitter just started roasting him.
Of course.
Question of the day. I'll give you a second question today. It's kind of like a two-parter. 1, is sucking your own dick sus? And 2, if you had the ability to do it, would you do it?
Yes and no.
I would have to. You'd have to
Try
do
it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to. I don't know if I'd do it to
Fit-
make myself
you-
come, but I'd do it like just to like.
Are you going to give
all right,
yourself
let
a
me make
facial?
Sure. No, I want to like. If I was flexible enough, I'd have to like, just at least get there. I've always wanted to.
Suck your own dick.
No, make a girl eat herself out. I've always wanted to fold her up enough where she could eat herself out, and I haven't found one flexible enough for it. So if you're,
I think
out there,
that's a
hit me
little
up.
more harder than sucking your own dick.
Yeah.
Hold on. Here's the real one. Here's the real one. Question of the day, putting it all together.
3, baby.
You can suck your own dick, right? Do you suck your own dick while watching your ex-girlfriend's porno?
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I definitely have no desire to suck my own dick, and I definitely can't suck my own
Yeah,
dick.
you're
so.
definitely
Yo,
not
but
flexible.
it's funny though, because no one looks at like jerking off like it's sus, but like you're just basically doing that like with your mouth.
Well, the reason why it's sus is because
I'm serious.
the reason why it's sus is because, like, all right, you're hooking up with a girl and she starts jerking you off. You're like, that's not what you're here for. I can do that.
Yeah.
Right.
But now you could do the
That's
same thing.
why
She
it's
starts
sus.
blowing you, and then you're like, "Why are you here? I could do that."
Yeah.
That's when it
Give me that.
becomes sus.
Metaverse, dude. Metaverse.
Welcome to the metaverse.
Yeah.
Give me that booty
We're
hole.
living in the
Oh
future.
my god.
What if it was long enough where you could fuck yourself in the ass?
Oh god.
They would have to bend like crazy, dude. The,
I mean, would you
the sheer
would you,
mechanics of that are
would you put it
mind-boggling.
in? I mean, mine's definitely not big
Oh
enough for
my
that. I
God.
can barely reach over my balls, but
You
That
piss
is
on
so
your
funny.
balls.
sometimes.
That's hilarious, dude.
What if it's cold enough outside?
Not even it's cold in the middle of summer.
All right, boys, you want to wrap this up? We're getting a little late.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure thing.
Let's wrap it up.
All right, yo. Big shout out to Alan Kava.
Thank you.
Letting us do this every Sunday here. You guys are in Patchogue and you want to experience some kava and some teas, come check them out. They're right in the village of Patchogue. Shout out to Lalo. Nice little non-caffeinated, carbonated kava drink in a can.
That was clean.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was clean.
I like
Thank
that,
you.
dude.
Yep, they got a bunch of different flavors, so definitely check them out. Big shout out to Total Motion 360.
Yep.
They're coming out. Say it again.
And December 11th, we're having a excuse me.
Yeah, Total Motion 360.
We're having a workshop.
Yep.
Apex Fitness in Farmingville.
Yeah, so you'll get to learn the Total Motion 360 and
A little bit of Lamont University.
yep. So go check out B Remy at that. That'll be good. And check us out on all the platforms, yo. We got Spotify, Pandora,
And hats are on the
Yeah,
way,
yeah,
and they're going quick.
yes.
So there's a limited quantity on this drop. So if you guys are interested in getting either the black or the gray beanie, like reach out to us. You could Venmo us
at Jits and Tits.
Jits and Tits, and
Search business.
I think it's J&T Digital. On
yeah. And then
Well, no, you have to search Jits and Tits, but when you search, it says personal or business. You have to search under business because otherwise we won't come up.
Hats are $25. If it's shipping included, you got to drop $30. Leave your name and color.
and yeah, the color black or gray.
And
Yep.
listen, send some goddamn questions of the day. All right? Stop making me repeat myself.
I'm not asking you. I'm
If we
telling
don't
you.
get
telling
one,
you.
if we don't get one, we're not releasing an episode next Monday.
All right, yo. Thanks for listening.
Peace.
Ta-ta.
Peace.